Hello, everyone. Good evening, travelers and adventurers. Hi, Paper. Hi, Ash. I'm sorry, why no start? We're waiting for a couple people to trickle in here.
Hello.
You know how it
I'm
goes.
yes.
Hello,
Need to
everyone.
change my reactive, I think.
Yeah, you're Lobrin, but he can hang out.
Hello, Bryn.
Hello, Bryn.
Hello, Bryn.
Alright, I didn't want to have to do this,
What?
but
What do you have to
yeah,
do already?
so sorry.
Is that for me?
So sorry.
Why? I didn't do anything yet.
Said hello, travelers and
Oh,
adventurers.
to Fox.
Lux.
Oh, it's for me. Alright, damn. I'll do it. I'll do it because you're making me. You're twisting my arm. I don't have a choice.
Oh, Derek.
Little hot cider.
How was everyone's day today?
Doing good. Tired. But I got enough cocaine here to last me all night.
Did you say cocaine?
In Minecraft. No.
Hmm.
Fuck no,
There's no cocaine in Minecraft.
I'm sure there's a mod for that somewhere.
Well, the most recent patch.
Probably. Actually,
Increase your move speed and you just run around fast.
It's like skooma.
And then you crash.
that'd be really funny if there was like a D&D version of it where like it makes the character move like 4 times as fast, but it only lasts 1 round.
Theoretically, you can add whatever drugs you want in a D&D.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of homebrew lists for stuff like that, which, speaking of which, Gonzo, you and I gotta talk about something like that sometime soon.
I'm so ready for this conversation to happen.
You guys out there, don't worry about it. You'll see what happens.
Gonna get a little goofy.
We get a little silly every now and again.
But the rest of you will see.
The rest of us will
Hello.
see. Hello.
Well, if it isn't our very own evildoer.
Hello.
Oh, Steve, you're not
Hi-oh.
showing up. Let me see what's going on.
I'm showing up.
There he is. There's
Here
Cliff.
I am.
Yeah.
It's
Here I am.
Cliff. There
It's
he
me.
is. Over there. I see him. He's over there.
I'm right here.
He's there. He's there.
I'm right here.
Winter, I was about to put my character bio in Strahd or start working on that, and I realized you don't have Twyla's updated art in here.
No, I put that in the character art section.
Oh, I'm going to put my bio in after the stream.
Hi, Dread. Well, it's about
Dread,
time
too
someone
cute.
else is putting in a character bio.
I
Let this
put
be
in-
a lesson to everyone else out there.
I put in Audrey's. Do not put stinky
I would
cheese
do
around
it now,
flowers.
but it's just going to distract from, like, what we're clearly doing right now, so I'm going to do it after stream.
Stinky
Every
cheese for
time I'm
Aztec.
having a good time, Aztec shows up and throws rotten cheese in me.
You feel a bit of chaos right now, Paper. What does that mean?
Paper is the chaos. Paper's in
Paper's the moment.
Paper is that girl.
Turn-based RPG Fest is happening on Steam.
Oh, cool.
Is it?
Got
What
Those
that
games are
means.
mid at
What's
best.
everyone drinking tonight? I got hot cider with this wonderful whiskey that Steve got me.
I got a banana.
Whoa.
I got a banana smoothie. Oh my
Wait
god!
a damn
Paper.
minute. Oh, shit.
Holy
No
Paper!
regrets.
Paper.
Paper,
Holy
thank you so
shit.
much for the
Paper.
20 gift subs.
Oh shit.
Paper,
you
you
so
beautiful
much.
baby.
Holy shit, and Twitch added 4 gift subs and 4 bonus gift subs to the gift, so there was 8 additional ones in there.
Goodness
Damn.
gracious.
Oh my
I
god,
couldn't
thank you,
even type
Paper.
thank right. I was so baffled.
We have a contender for
Thank
the group
you.
box.
Contender for the group box.
No, wait.
Wait,
No
no,
one's
it's gonna crash
contending
the
for the
stream.
group
Stop,
Don't
stop,
tell
stop.
him. Don't tell him. We got a level 5 hype train, thank you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We love paper. Without paper, we could not write anything.
Indeed.
That's
Mightier than sword.
true.
Wait, no. Sword, no. That's the wrong one.
Hey, Love the Healer, welcome.
Oh my
Hey,
god, welcome
whoa.
back, love.
Hi.
Hello.
What am I doing?
Oh,
I'm
it's
trying
good
just
to
fucking
see
type
you.
something and it's not working.
Maybe
Oh
try
my God.
refreshing.
Wait, what's the thing? The thing starts today, right? The thing with the stuff?
Not today, that starts tomorrow.
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 Now,
Okay,
why don't we
weird.
tell the lovelies what happens tomorrow, eh?
The Saving Throw Creep Show!
Woo! For those of you who don't
What's
know,
that?
The floor will be painted.
How?
for those of you that don't know, every October, so this will be our second October doing it, we host a show called the Saving Throw Creep Show, where we play scary games, tell scary stories, and watch scary movies together all month long for October. Yippee!
Whoa.
Thank you for the 3 gift subs!
Whoa.
Thank you,
Oh my
mysterious
lord.
stranger.
I did it!
Hype train!
Yeah.
What level is it now?
Should we turn on the
Wow.
Halloween decorations for
Oh,
tonight, or should we
fuck.
wait until tomorrow?
I
It's
think
not Halloween
I
yet.
Well, it's
But
for
in
October.
my
It's our
heart-
spooky decorations.
I
Level
find myself having a hard time waiting.
Halloween is in my heart. Please, guys, won't you help a poor sinner out?
Oh,
No.
how could you say no to that?
It doesn't count yet. It's
Hi,
not
Crim.
Halloween yet.
We could.
Crimson's here
No.
too?
There are rules that must be followed.
The rules is it's only for spooky season, and if you really think about it from a logical perspective, it's already tomorrow somewhere.
Think about it.
No.
Lord.
So true.
Rex says that in the chat.
You know what? You might as well just bump them. Put them on.
Okay, there they are. What do you think? Oh, one's covering Flox's head. Hold on.
Oh,
Ah!
I love it.
Fox's head is on fire!
Flux's
I
head
fixed
just
it.
has a candle in it now, like that fucking motherfucker from Chowder. What was his name? It was some cheese, I remember.
Oh.
That fucking motherfucker.
Yeah.
You have strong feelings about.
Wait, who is it? Wait, oh yeah,
What do you
yeah.
look like?
He was like the little green. I found it. I just gotta click on him. Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola. Oh yeah, Crimson said Gorgonzola.
Yeah, there you go. Crimson got it.
I hope you guys like it. This is our lovely Halloween decor.
Yeah.
Purple is an underutilized Halloween color, but it is notably spooky. It is the color of cauldron magic everywhere. And that's it.
And that's it. You know who also started their spooky festivities today? Is Gruta. Gruta started his Spooktober already today, and actually they're playing Alien Isolation right now, so let's give them a shout out for being a brave boy.
Yes!
Brave
That
boy.
gecko is our gecko. We love him. And if you don't give him some sugar, I'm gonna yell, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna jump down a stairwell.
He's not joking, people. He does this so every night. It's like clockwork.
We do have a special part of the Saving Throw Creep Show this year, though. Something that did not happen last year.
Oh.
What? Do tell us more.
Join us this year, lovelies, on October 30th, the day before Halloween, for Mischief Night, where we will be participating in a Bean Boozled challenge.
And the night
what's that?
following. Oh, good.
That is when you can spend your channel points, dear viewers, to make us eat nasty flavored beans.
Yeah.
We found a bunch of beams on the side of the turnpike, and we put them into a bag. We're gonna eat them.
We're gonna eat them. For
How do
you.
How do you put bits in?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's like I used to be able to do it, and now it's not letting me.
I think they
Yeah.
changed the format. I don't know how it works now.
Every week he's got a new format.
It's making me really sad.
What you call it? Also, for the Saving Throw Creep Show, I didn't even explain the best part, but it's when we do the saving throws.
Yeah. They saved us and killed me many times over. All at once.
It's true. We had quite the toss-up last year. So, for those also that don't know what the saving throws are, is that's when we'll turn off the channel point redeems for potions for the month of October, and you can either do 300 bits or a $3 coffee to have us roll a d6 for a saving throw to see what happens to us.
How do I put it? My goddamn bit!
I clipped them! I don't
It's
know.
only letting me purchase. It's like, here, purchase more bits. And I'm like, no!
Posture check from Afton, thank you.
Ostrich.
Also, Afton, I thought you went to bed.
Does anybody know how to put a chat in chat?
I don't know.
I'm Googling.
Quimptum is here too. Oh, that's a big old
Bowser's
smile
like, I
on my
got bits
face.
I want to put in.
Love the healer redeemed a hydrate sippy. Go ahead and hydrate everyone.
Why does it say cheer 100,000 bits? That's so much money.
I don't know.
Download it.
Have you ever considered cheering 100,000?
Yeah, it's not
That's
letting
like
me put
that's like
in bits.
$1,000.
Maybe it's still. Hold on.
Maybe it's only $500.
Let me go. I'm gonna go into our settings really quick.
Our
Pardon
hype train
me,
has
folks.
ended. It could have been we disabled it when it
What
was.
emote did I get? Ooh, look what I got. Here, I'll use bits, some of my bits to.
Oh, I love this
gigantify an
emote that I
emote.
got.
It should be the
What's
same
the
for everybody
emote?
who.
It's the
partook.
golf.
Oh
I
god.
got this dancing alien man.
Can I not get a single day where I'm not reminded of fucking golf?
Miss.
Yeah.
Let me look at our bits setting. Oh!
Oh. Oh my.
I got this cool little cheers.
Have a good night,
Good
Afton.
night,
Good night,
Thanks for
Afton.
dropping in. Have a good night.
night.
Yeah, the little cheers.
Alright, I think the bits should be fixed. I refreshed something.
I'm gonna reload the screen.
This isn't ASMR. Well, hey, there's Mina.
Well.
Welcome, Mina. Are you ready to begin some decaying within an ice?
I'm not getting like Discord notifications.
After another 20 minutes of
These commercial messages.
It's already been 20 minutes of shenanigans.
But
then
what
we
about
can
20
have 20
more
hours
minutes?
more. Think about it. 20.
Flox when Candle spawned on his head from the Halloween. I forgot about that little guy. I forgot Gorgonzola.
It's still not letting
He
me
looks like
do
a
it,
little
it's just
kobold.
telling me to buy bits.
Like a WoW kobold, though, not like a D&D kobold.
Wow.
Wait.
Wow.
Here we go.
Dun,
Hey, 500 bits,
dun,
thank
It
you!
was too late. The hype train fucking
dun.
ended, dude. It took me too long to fucking get it.
But you know what? What's more important is the hype train in our hearts that runs on coal.
Yeah.
What does yours run on?
Diesel fuel?
Jack
Duncan.
Daniel.
Duncan.
I fucking love the little angry fox one.
It's a good
We
emote.
have come to steal your... You know what? No.
Anyway, now that we've gone over the Saving Throw Creep Show, which starts tomorrow, lovelies, how about we get into some inspiration? So last week, you all voted. Andy, you're gonna get inspiration and you'll like it. Because
That's
you
what
all
the bits
voted
are
last
fixed if
year.
you would've
Last
froze
year.
a bit, I figured
Last
it out.
session.
Last year.
You guys all voted ahead
trying.
last year, and I have the envelope here to
What did I
open.
do to do it?
Please be me. Please be me.
Oh, I forget how the fuck I did it.
I now know why Phlox is short. Well, you guys voted last session, and it was given to Mina. Congratulations, Mina.
Just hit the little cheer thing, though, and however many bits you have, just click them, and it'll pop up.
Oh.
And then you out there in the
Like, I
Discord
had
voted for who you
500,
wanted
so
to
I
get a
hit the
point of
100.
inspiration, and it was given to Aurora.
Oh, yay! Thank you, wow.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yippee!
Congrats on inspiration. Now how about we get into a recap?
Give me a minute.
Zach?
Oh, give him a minute. he said.
Zach?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I will read the recap. Thank you so
I'm
much for the
here.
Bitsumi.
I got it. I got it.
Kill this man.
The party discussed the collector. Just kidding. This is old recap. Did I post the new one?
Do we not have a recap?
All the rules are broken.
Oh my god, we don't have a
Zach.
recap.
Continuity
It's
has
time
been
to
lost.
improvise.
No,
No, we just got to start over from the
Yeah,
beginning of
I-
last
He's
week.
just gotta copy paste it.
No, we got to do the session over.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I actually did. I actually did type it. I just gotta paste it. But I'll read it out from the Google Drive doc, and then I'll post it in there.
You fell for one of the classic blunders, not copy and pasting.
Aurora broke free from her paralysis, striking the Soul Collector as Mina healed other party members with her dragon striking. Soul Collector, I used the word struck or strike or some variant of that for fucking way too many sentences. The Soul Collector then countered. Let's
The
see,
Soul
is that English
Constructor.
major? The Soul Collector then countered as Phlox fell in combat, dying. Just outright deed bunny rabbit.
Oh.
As the Collector attempted to leave, Aurora hit it with a spear, keeping it in place with Sentinel as it dissolved within Alvara's wall of light. After a brief interlude of gentle repose, Mina cast Revivify as Phlox came to. Phlox was offered the Mask of the Collector twice, but turned it down, stating it didn't feel like a full victory and he just wanted to move past this trauma. He scanned for the helmet as Mina offered him the service of her dragon, which he graciously accepted. The party traversed the area, eventually crossing a chasm into the Collector's Keep and finding a massive treasure trove. Celia also gave away half of her inventory, consisting of a sparkling black-blue Starland robe, a golden lyre of carving, a golden lyre with a carving of a siren lining the side, and a large silver sword adorned with red runes in an expression of her thanks for the party's endeavors. Afterward,
Yeah.
Mina produced the sentient glaive to Phlox, who quickly bonded with the glaive, which identified itself as Kelthrin and later referred to as Special K. The helmet was then examined by Phlox, which had symbols along it, as well as some hammers which had symbols adorning it and hammers alongside it, which Alvara identified as the symbol of Tyr. Phlox was shocked, stating that it was the symbol of Eldith, who had led them to the Vale. Phlox then relayed the story of the founding of Meadowlate and explained the tenets of their church, which Alvara reiterated was Tyr's tenets. Phlox, confused, needed time to... I actually did stop typing it at this point. Needed time to reflect on this revelation, as the rest of the party took a brief rest. We only short rested, correct?
Yeah, you only
Yes,
short rested.
we short rested.
Alright, cool.
It was only a brief, yes.
That's where we left off.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
I'm not looking so hot, folks.
During the recap, a potion was given to those who roll the lowest on rollies. I rolled a 7.
Alright then.
Rollies. Whoever rolls the lowest.
That's a
Oh
1!
no! I rolled a 4.
Oh.
Wait,
So you rolled a 1. Oh wait, no, Derek rolled a 1.
Cliff, that was a really high roll.
Man.
Jesus, that was another really high roll.
Cliff, you're wasting your rolls. Cliff!
Cliff, you're wasting
Cliff,
all the
your
high
rolls.
rolls.
He rolls like
Stop
6.
it.
God.
See, they're just getting lower now. You.
Okay.
Well, now he has to keep rolling until they go back onto the upswing.
Yeah, you're right.
Indeed.
Well, Derek, you rolled. That's a natural 20 from Cliff.
Cliff.
Statistically, goddamn. I
I
rolled a
just want to roll to see what
1d4.
I get, but I mean, Humi takes the potion.
Statistically, it is
I
goddamn
know.
because no,
Derek
Derek
does.
takes the
Derek
potion.
rolled a 1.
Yeah.
He
we
rolled a
got
1.
I said Humi rolled a 1.
No,
rolled-
I
rolled
missaw
4.
because he rolled a d4
Why do you roll D4?
I'm gonna
to get a
need
low
someone.
number.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
need someone to wheelbarrow me out of here.
You know what?
Sometimes I like to just. It's good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
didn't
like
mean
your
to roll those
attitude,
at the same time.
Kumi, but I can't give you a potion redeem yet. Damn it.
You gotta wait.
Yes.
I fucking
Fucking on
love,
cooldown.
pumpkin lanterns. May I just say this?
They're very cute. I love our pumpkin decorations.
I love the spooky candles. I love the lanterns, and I love the smiling pumpkin at me in the right hand
Oh my
corner.
god, it's giving magic. It's
But I
giving
don't like when he
mischief.
blinks. I don't like knowing.
I
he's
like when he
sentient.
blinks.
I think the chat should name the pumpkin.
Yeah, what's the pumpkin named?
Chat, you guys want to name the pumpkin companion?
Yeah, and you better do it first because first name wins.
No, that's
Better.
No.
Nope.
we can veto.
No.
please.
Derek, how many
Asclepius.
names do you already have in your head for the pumpkin?
It also better be the chat's gonna name us something.
Well, we did put
Test your
out.
win.
We did say first name wins, so I guess.
Derek, no, it's not Asclepius.
I was saying, Derek, how many names do you already have in your head? for this
Lantern
pumpkin?
Jack, that's cute.
Asclepius.
His name is
I
not
have-
Asclepius.
I like Asclepius.
Asclepius is the name of our bird that's downstairs. That one that wears the little fake mustache.
I know. I like it.
That's Asclepius.
I thought her name was
Pumpernickel.
Oh, that's really cute, Dread. Actually,
Dread, that's really cute.
okay. I kind of like Pumpernickel better. Believe it or not, I like Pumpernickel
no.
better than Asclepius.
What about Dave?
Actually,
What
I
the
like
fuck is
Dave.
Dave?
No. Let the man cook.
He's
What are
not
you
cooking.
serious?
He's just naming generic white people names.
what about Frederick, but it's spelled with a K?
Andy,
And
you
the K
always
is
want to
not
call
where
it
you-
Frederick.
Because Frederick is the only name that fits everything.
Well,
It is true.
What about Gordy?
Gordy?
But can you
He's a
guess
good
what
word.
K in
Really
Frederick is?
cute.
Gordy.
Oh.
I like Gordy.
What if it was Morty?
I really like
but he's a gourd?
Pumpernickel.
Then you could
I
call
I like
Morty the
Pumpernickel as
Gordy.
well.
Morty
Morty
the
the
Gordy.
Gourd.
You ruined
Good
it.
bread, and it's a good name for a pumpkin.
Gordy
All right.
Morty. Gordy Morty.
How about we do
Pumpernickel
this?
is like one of the most, like the best breads to ever exist.
Why don't
is
we
a very
all
tasty
champion
bread.
a name and roll for it?
Why don't we put it up to a vote in the
Morty.
I'm gonna make a
Ah.
poll.
view
Yeah,
with a
Oh,
Gordy or
Engelbert
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel.
Or Asclepius. Actually, don't put Asclepius.
I'm not putting
in there.
Asclepius.
It's like, I know
No
it's
Asclepius.
Everybody.
Jack, here's what you
Hold
put.
on.
Jack, Pumpernickel, Chesterweb, Horace.
No, you're.
Hold on.
Let's just make it 2 options.
No, I'm putting at least 5.
Horace.
Oh, my
Yeah,
brain doesn't know how to make
maximum
decisions.
KO.
There was.
Somebody,
I cannot
Falco.
think of any more than
Pumpernickel.
one.
Hi, Falco. Okay, I've got Pumpernickel, I've got Jack, I've got Chesterweb. What else was there?
we're naming the Pumpkin Falcon.
Gordy Morty.
Oh yeah, Morty,
in the process.
Gordy. That's not Gordy. Hold on.
I thought it.
Gordy
Gordy.
Morty.
Where the frick is my other slipper?
And then
Horse.
what else was it?
The Wanderer of the Patch.
Yes.
That wasn't one of them, but it could be.
It is now.
Grimmy.
All right, go for it, everyone. Hi, Falco.
Shut up.
There goes the poll, everyone. You can vote multiple times.
Oh yes.
None of my selections made it onto this list.
I asked you to name them to me.
I said a Horace.
I
No.
missed Horus.
What?
Well, now I'm whore pissed.
Whoa! Wait, it's not
Oh.
polls. Where is it?
I'm gonna start smashing
It's
pumpkins.
in the top of the chat.
What if we were to smash
Oh!
pumpkins?
The
Oh,
world is
crap.
a
Okay,
vampire.
All right.
They really want Morty Gordy. Holy shit!
Llama Rage is
Who's
pumpkin
wasting
named
all of their
Goody
fucking
Goody.
coins on Morty Gordy?
Hi, Annika. We're
Annika's
voting really
here.
quick
Hi.
for the pumpkin's name.
No,
Nick, people
Pumpernickel.
vote for Pumpernickel,
I
please.
like Pumpernickel.
Oh, it's about to
I like
end.
it.
It's about to end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel.
Yes.
I spent 2,000 to get
Eric!
Pumpernickel.
Yes.
What did you do?
What did I do?
Eric, you spent
Pumpernickel.
5,000 battle
Pumpernickel.
points on this?
I spent 2,000.
Eric, you spent
Yo, he wants it.
5,400 channel
I
points
emptied
on
my
this name.
savings
You all get a
account on
reward.
Morty Gordy.
You all get a reward for that. There you
How
go.
many points? How many did you spend on
Oh,
that?
I've already had 2.
Okay,
Oh,
you
you know
can
what's
skip.
funny?
You can double it and
No.
pass it to the next person.
Eric, you must
Dreadtooth hereby reserves the
smart.
title Honorable Namer of Pumpkins.
I'm putting that in the Discord for them.
I don't regret spending those 2,000 gold pieces for Pumpernickel.
Hmm.
All right, cheers, everyone.
Alright.
And now that
Voting, I just kept clicking on it. I was like, yes, 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 yes.
now that Pumpernickel has a proper name, how about we get into session?
Pumpernickel, Pumper.
Fluffernutter.
Fluffernutter.
Not
Oh,
Alright.
I just want to say I got a stress toy that's a pumpkin, and when you squeeze it, a ghost pops out. I love it.
Oh, that's
so
really cute.
cute.
And
Yeah,
it goes.
okay, that's all. I wish it did. That's what I do actually when I squeeze it.
Oh, I
I
can't
go.
do the imitation.
Thank you for the hydrate, Sippy Falco, and also love the healer proper session. Dun dun dun. I know that we never do that. That's the scariest thing at all is when we finally do a
Whoa,
proper
whoa, whoa, whoa.
session.
You think this is going to be a proper session? This is just going to be
I
nothing
was
but
kind of
chaos.
hoping.
Chaos.
Best we can do is chaos.
I mean,
Hmm.
I'm at fucking 69.
Best I can do is
hit
make you
points
reincarnate
right
one
now,
of your party
so-
mates again.
No.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
It's always
wow.
an interesting.
And my
It's an
temp
interesting
HP
theory.
max is
At
still
RP,
only
they're still
82.
dealing with-
Still
Oh,
more
we'll
than
be
me.
fine. We just need to take a little bit of a
All
nap
right.
later.
So, you all made your way into the Collector's Cave, gathering some new trinkets for yourself and a handful of lost artifacts throughout the times here within this cavern. You helped Celia regain her lost wares, and she let you have a few of her own. Before she set up camp for the night, looking to wait out the nighttime to the morning, with Silas the horse. You all took a short rest, attuning to your new items and recuperating after the battle. And now, where does your journey take you?
To the
Dave
other
and
place we
Buster's.
wanted to
To
go.
Dave and Buster's?
Dave Buster.
I think we could use it.
I'd go to David.
No, we need to save Baldredin. Come on.
Ballridden!
Balrodin. Baldredin? Baldur's Den.
Yeah, saving Ballroom. I forgot.
Baldur's
I love
Gate.
every time you go Baldridden, or I don't know what it is. I'm like, Kazo, please.
We're over here playing skee ball. Meanwhile, Barradin is on fire.
Yeah.
Yep,
Really?
pretty
We
much.
have one more thing we have to do.
Yeah, we just gotta go to the dragon place.
Yeah, we gotta go to the dragon place, so we gotta start making our way since it's still nighttime while Mina can guide us.
I'm waiting for us to get back to Balverden, but we've actually spent like decades within the grasp, and Humi's daughter
No.
is like leading the resistance. Like,
Oh, that'd be cool.
Humi's
That'd be
daughter is now
badass.
older than Humi.
Oh lord.
And Scratch is like her freaking like right hand man.
Scratch.
we've been fighting against Arania for decades.
I'm thinking Baldur's Gate, and oh my god.
Actually, there
Oh shit.
have been
Y'all
3
could never
generations
remember
of
Shift's
Blade
name.
Or as
And that-
Andy would say, Twitch.
And then
87 years.
yeah, they turn to the camera and they're like, "Don't you know this entire time we've been decaying it within the ice?"
Whoa.
They said it! They said the title!
Dun dun.
Everyone, wrap it up!
It turns out this entire campaign has just been a hallucination. We're actually frozen in the ice, and
Oh
when we
my.
break out is the actual start of the campaign.
Yeah,
This whole
actually,
ca-
we
this whole
all actually
campaign-
died.
It's just a light flashing before our eyes.
It is. Your characters are dead. Still.
Again.
It's like a
That
dream.
might.
But actually,
But
permanently
for
this
realsies
time.
this
Alvaro
time.
is saved too,
But-
technically.
Oh yeah, Alvaro is free from the slow
This has a much
decay.
shorter lifespan.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd
I
rather
think the
have decay.
lifespan of the rest of us is pretty short.
I mean, it sounds like hopefully it'll get reversed. We'll all die a hero's death, which is fun too, because then Alvaro
Or
re-rashes.
or we could die and get, like, reincarnated by someone with powerful spells.
Everyone becomes a goblin.
That time you were reincarnated as a goblin tribe.
Okay, time out, time out.
Except Aurora, who's just like, what am I gonna do with all of you?
I
Oh,
just
I want to
noticed
be a
the
goblin!
group motion.
I
Did
can
you
already
have
turn
group
into a
motion?
goblin. I don't need to
What
become
happened?
another
There was a
goblin.
group potion.
Oh, I didn't
Did
take
you
it. Hold on.
drink your
Check this
You
out.
must take it!
No, check
Ooh,
this
ooh,
out.
ooh.
Wait.
Drink deep.
Hold on,
Claim
check
your
this. Hold on.
Okay. Ooh. Crisp.
There is one thing that I would DM, there is one thing I would have liked to have done during the short rest. Is it okay if I do it?
Absolutely. Now tell me what you'd like to do.
Mina would like to offer Alvara the star ring. If Alvara would take it.
I'll take it. I'll take the star robe. That could be good for me, actually.
No, the star ring. The star ring.
Oh,
I'll keep the robe.
The robe would be like 10 times too big for you.
yeah. Never mind.
But if
I mean,
it's a
I'm
fairy...
Same size
Yeah.
category.
Yeah.
No, Alvar's smaller.
What?
No, I
not.
think
Genuinely
Mina's actually smaller than Alvara still.
Damn.
Star ring. What does it do?
Yeah.
I love that.
Ring of Celestial Scholar, I think it was called.
Indeed.
What does it do though? Do we know?
It's in the story notes.
DM. What does it do?
It's in the
It's-
story
it's in the-
notes.
Just go up a little bit.
So you
What
guys
Davern
can't
do,
read
though?
it for me, please.
You can't scroll up using.
I'm looking, but it sounds like you're already there staring at it the way you've been talking to me.
I
All right,
am.
here we go.
It's to send a message.
Magic items normally grow to match the wearer. Yes, indeed, Dread.
You're right. I just think it's funny the picture of Alvara wearing a dress that's like 2 times too big for her, just dragging it around.
I really want Mina now to be wearing like really like big oversized like moon and star robes with like a little hat.
That'd be cute.
Can we
That should be a
flavor it as the
chibi.
robes are just slightly oversized?
There's a
and,
there's-
like,
there's a
Yes, we
minimum size.
can. Yes, we can.
I have an idea. We
Mina's
should
actually
do chibis.
outside the.
What?
Halloween chibis.
Halloween
agree.
chibis? Oh, as like a costume?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good idea.
That's
That
cute.
is a good idea, but then Winter would have to make so many.
Say, I'm
Wait,
not,
no,
I'm
we-
not doing that, but that's a
We'll
good
just
idea.
We'll just have to
Doing that.
commission it somewhere else.
We need to find someone
You
now.
are more than welcome
We
to
gotta
commission your art of your characters in Halloween costumes.
Oh my gosh.
Man, you don't want to know what Alvaro would dress up as.
French maid.
We already. I
And
kind of
Eladrin again.
that actually would be kind of funny.
You'll draw Phlox as Judy Hopps? Hell yeah.
I co-sign that. I think that's hilarious.
We'll just put it in group with Andy, and I can always take it if I want to read more about it, and I don't want to like stall a session while doing it.
All right.
But I'll just say in character,
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you-
try
oh,
not to stall session around
Minutes
here.
later.
yeah, we're very,
7:38.
we're very
You know,
serious about.
40
getting-
minutes into
Finally.
it,
Do
we
you
haven't
want me to
actually
read
played
it to
D&D.
you? You seem
No,
like.
I'm reading it right now. It's just that everyone's talking. It's hard to like focus.
So what else is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna attune to the lyre.
Very good.
Oh yeah, I'm
Ooh.
attuning to my blade.
Gonna tune to the truther.
To the truther.
I'm gonna attune to the robes that are
I'm gonna-
slightly oversized for.
I'm gonna
for me
attune
as
to my
well.
new friend.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my.
the glaive. Okay.
Oh, got it.
Gonzo.
Hey yo.
Did you
No,
ever
no,
link the specifics of that cloak, Winter?
Which one?
The cloak that I got.
The robe?
Yeah, the robe.
Yeah, I linked it in the, what you call it? In, I think it was a group loot I put it.
Wonderful.
So it's the robe of stars. It has 6 stars located on the robe's exterior. And while wearing it, you can use an action to pull off one of the stars and use it to cast a 5th level magic missile.
Ooh.
Daily at dusk, 1d6 removed stars will appear back onto the robe. And also while you wear it, you can use an action to enter the astral plane.
Astral plane.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You guys also got a nifty little deed.
Yeah.
Wait, Derek, that was a potion of hydration. Did you just drink? You were supposed to do the opposite of that.
The opposite of drink.
You actually come in.
It is confusing because there's like a potion of hydration and a potion of just potion. I know we added the hydration for the people who don't drink, but we might want to.
Yeah,
just call it
I muted
something else.
myself, but I did spit a bunch of
Oh.
bourbon all over my keyboard. No, I'm kidding. No, I didn't.
We should add taking potions of fast, and it's just an espresso shot.
But how are we gonna just have espresso shots?
You don't
I
just
could
have
work
a
on
pile
this.
of- You don't just have like a jar of espresso sitting next to you.
A jar?
Okay.
No?
Now, time out. If I'm able to build it into everyone's computer, would this be doable?
Well, it's not
I'll
necessary
draw the
for me.
schematics right now.
I keep a bunch of espresso in a manila envelope next to my computer at all times.
I wanna
Yeah, why would you need to-
inspect the deed to Cliff Harbor Abbey. Does
Okay.
it say anything else on it?
The text on it has become a bit faded and worn over time, as is the parchment itself. However, the main piece is still intact. Any names that had previously been on it have been worn over time, as the ink has faded. But it does strictly claim the property and location of Cliff Harbor Abbey within it.
Am I able to tell what the names were? At all?
The previous names?
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Where are they on the document? Like on the signature line?
On
or
the signature line.
on the owner line?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean I could just write my name on it and it would be
You could.
mine?
Also, it was now just renamed instead of Potion of Hydration to Flask of Hydration. So it's not called a potion anymore.
Okay.
Works.
I will tuck the deed away then.
Okie dokie. Anyone else need to do anything during your short rest? If you're gonna regain any hit points with your hit die, now would be the time to do it.
I
already
will
did
do
that.
exactly
Last
that.
session.
We're just gonna let him take the deed,
Indeed.
Mr.
Uh.
Deeds.
I think I will also regain some hit points.
I'm at 69.
Okay, I need
69.
to ask Mina a question.
What's up?
Mina, whatever happened to all that coffee you had?
Oh, you mean this coffee? I mean, he's gonna pull out, a bag of beans.
Oh my lord.
Do we want some? I've been kind of saving it. But we could brew it now
Well,
if you
they're
want.
not ground beans. You have to grind them first.
Mina's going to think deeply about.
Mina's realizing she does not own a mortar and pestle.
I mean, I can crush them
Actually,
for you,
does
but
an herbalism kit contain a mortar and pestle?
Oh, you know what? It might. Hold on.
Actually, it should.
I have an herbalism kit as well.
Yeah, it says mortar and
It
pestle.
has a mortar and pestle in it. Mina, you're in business.
Oh my.
I'm going to start crushing up coffee beans for everyone in a mortar and pestle.
Potion of haste.
Everyone starts smelling the delicious aroma of coffee in the very short time in between now and then.
Well, Yahoo.
I'll
Well,
take
what's it-
anything that'll keep me awake for the journey ahead of us. But we don't have any hot water or anything to steep it over.
I'm pretty sure one of us has prestidigitation. Doesn't that heat up water?
Yes, prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Boobies go put the card that they're holding down. That's definitely what we're going to do. Not fireball.
Oh.
Fireball the heat of coffee. You're not gonna have any beans left. Well, why don't we make our way over to the last destination? There was somewhere else we needed to be, right?
That sounds like a fine idea, Fox.
I mean, I'm interested in magic beans and all that, but like, come on.
Mina, why did you roll all? Oh, that's your hit die.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing?
16
that's
cups
the
of
amount
coffee.
that's
16
how many
cups.
cups of
16
coffee
cups
I
of
make.
coffee.
Roll for coffee.
That's how many cups of coffee Mina drinks just in like one go.
Yeah, Mina resonates with like a low humming because she just vibrates at a really high frequency from all the caffeine.
Completely outside of her control, she wild shapes into a hummingbird and starts darting
Oh
around.
my god.
If everybody's alright with it, do we want to make our way to our next destination?
Best to do it at night so we have access to the stars.
It is
It's night right
now.
now.
I know, that's what I mean, so we should go now.
Yeah.
Alrighty, to the dragon?
What was this destination again?
Dragons.
It was
How-
like wasn't it like an abandoned like lair or wreckage or something?
Are we just going there
No.
because we kill shit, or what is our purpose?
Opportunity.
There was rumors that a dragon was guarding that area. So I think the plan was that was like the next marked location. I'm not sure if there's any reason we need to go there, but we also are still looking for what's his name? The author of the book who was the leader of the Enclave.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You know who I'm referring to, even if it's
Oh yeah, the main quest.
yeah, the reason we're here in the grass.
That one. Yeah.
So we should probably maybe given that's the next point of interest.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try to look out for some more clues.
Given that's the next point of interest, I do believe we should look there for our missing friend.
I agree. Would you like me to guide you all?
Yes,
If you would be so kind.
What do I need to roll, DM?
I would like you to roll survival for me.
With
Make your way to
help
the next
Advantage?
destination. Yes, with help.
and guidance.
Because you
and
do
guidance.
have quite the traveling companion with you over here, Cliff. He's been able to keep a close tab on where you are.
Can you describe how this coffee tastes?
Oh my god.
It was very high quality coffee grounds that tasted vaguely of cherries last time.
I imagine it have to be stale by now. It's probably like
It's
Tastes
only
like
been a
stale-
few weeks.
Tastes like stale cherries.
Stale cherries. Well, you went from a flaccid 20 to a natural 1.
23.
why are we still
23.
calling it that?
Why not?
Because Andy started that 64 sessions ago.
Has it really been that long?
This is episode 64, my man.
You also did say that in fucking session 1.
That was one of the
What?
first rolls of the campaign ever.
All right, listen.
was.
I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. I did curse you all, and only through wish spell can it be removed.
Oh,
So you as individuals need to get to level 20.
That's kind
so
of
that you
fucked
can-
up, man.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm sorry. It's not entirely in my control.
I'm just trying to be a farmer. Okay, I
Uh,
guess
it's-
I'll level
it's-
up.
It's like wild magic, kind of. I don't have full control over it.
It kind of seems like you did in this instance.
there's malevolence going on here.
But it's not like it's not wholly malevolent. You know, it's a
I
little
curse
bit
you.
of.
I curse
Yes,
you. That's what you
I
said.
curse you, I curse you.
I curse you, flaccid 20. I curse you.
Canonically, Mina is a small Italian woman.
Let it be known, everyone, that Mina is what's cursed the campaign.
Mina's
No.
I just admitted it.
I kind of want to see Mina in like a little chef uniform. It'd be kind of.
A chef uniform?
Yeah, like like a chef with the hat and the.
Get the
Yeah.
art done. You can commission art of your character wearing anything or nothing.
That's
Or nothing.
You can't do that with
No.
Mina.
But
you
not
can't.
Mina.
Not for Mina. I'm just saying
What,
generally
what,
speaking.
what was the roll?
Anyway,
It was a
23.
23. So with a 23, do you all pick yourselves up and make your way?
Mm-hmm.
I
Indeed.
think with a 23, I'm just kind of gonna sit where I am and kick my feet up.
Alright, that's fair. You've had a rough journey.
While we're beginning to make our way, Flox is just kind of gonna lean into the glaive that's strapped to his back alongside his greatsword, and he's gonna go, "Did you hear that, Mr. Kell? We're going on an adventure, and I'm willing to bet even that we will be able to smite evildoers on the way."
Evil doers, my gods. You must keep your eyes on the road at all times, dear boy.
I mean, can you imagine?
I can, and I've seen it before. You must be careful.
Did you smite a lot of evildoers in your day?
I did, haha, and I intend to do it again.
roll insight on that.
I did, ha!
Hopefully I'm right on that.
He's not gonna. He trusts him blindly.
Glaive is secretly evil
Blind
much.
trust.
You know, you're all right, Mr. Glaive. You and I are gonna get along just fine.
Anyway, so what do we encounter on our journey?
Well,
DM?
that's enough. So, the journey ahead, from what you can remember from where you are, it's quite a bit of ways from you, so you, at the very least, have a day or two's worth of travel ahead. And you begin to make your way.
So you're saying we can long rest?
I am saying you can long rest.
While we're traveling, I wanna cover my tracks too, because we never ended up encountering Arania's like goons that she sent
Brigands, yeah, I don't think we've seen the
to
last
get
of them.
the staff that we have now.
I have to imagine they're probably on our trail even.
Yeah, so I wanna cover our tracks a little bit.
Do you say this out loud to the group at all?
Yeah, I'll note that we still haven't encountered Arania's folks, and we want to be mindful because last time I got that knife stolen from me right out from under me, and I won't let it happen again. Got the staff
that's
like tied
actually-
to me.
That's actually an important idea. If you want, I can cast a few spells as we travel to maybe throw them off our tracks a little bit.
Ooh, I could do something also. I got a nifty little one here. Okay.
I would like to cast Pass Without Trace if possible.
And I would like to cast non-detection.
Ooh, that's a really
Ooh.
nifty combo.
Yes, yes.
You
All
guys
right.
have mentioned this Arania character many a time. Um, should I be concerned?
Yeah,
Probably.
if you see anyone that looks like yes. This. Uh tell us immediately. It's
Well, she's awfully
very
pretty.
important. That's besides the point. Very dangerous.
But
Very
what did she do?
Mina's gonna flutter up behind Phlox and like just whisper into his ear. She shoots spiders out of her eyes. Hundreds of spiders.
But I, her eyes don't look that big.
it's exactly what happens. Just it's
And
terrifying.
that's why you guys
Okay?
are here to stop her from getting spiders everywhere. I mean, I could see
Yeah.
how that would be a mess.
She's the big bad that's been.
Well, that's all I
Well, I
need
think
to know.
she's bad. She could
I
be
trust-
innocent in all this, but we don't know.
I trust you guys at least. So if you say that she's worth worrying about, then I'll keep my eyes peeled.
She was responsible for a lot of deaths, and likely will be responsible for many more.
I see.
I mean, he's gonna look a little downcast at this.
Let's not dwell upon it too much. Let's
Well-
keep moving forward and find the next piece of this
It's
puzzle.
not all
on.
bad. I mean, if you're here because of her, that means that she's sort of responsible for our friendship.
I think there might be other forces at work besides just her. It seems she's working for someone.
I think more like possessed.
Puppeted?
We don't know. We have intel that she used to be a good adventurer, and that she, by all means, saved her party.
But she took the book, the evil book that makes you evil.
yes,
I think that it was Merkel, right? That we believe may have something to do with this? And Shantea?
yeah.
Oh, I know about that one.
You do?
Yeah, I've
What
heard
do
of
you know?
Shantea. Well, that's the forest mother.
You said you've met?
Have
No, I
you ever
haven't met
heard of
her,
a
I just
gift
know
of
about her.
Shantea?
Well, she has a lot of gifts. I mean, you're walking in one of them.
Like,
We
hmm.
we read a passage a while ago that it sounded like there was one gift in particular that was a little bit above the rest. I don't really know what it is, though.
Something maybe about the son of Merkel?
I never heard of him.
That's fair. Oh, what was that old chap's name? Palimenino,
Polly
Poly.
Pimento. I'll remember that name.
No. Who
Pimento
was
is a
that
good sweet.
chick with the horns? She said that he had went off into the forest and got lost studying the rasp. We have his book. Is it in the bag anywhere?
No, I think we had to leave it at the library, right? Or did
I
we
think we
take
made
it?
a copy of it, didn't we?
I don't think we made a copy. I think we just like we did have to
Okay.
leave it at the library, but
What
we
was-
did remember the name.
No,
Was-
we had to leave the book at the library, I believe.
That-
That's what you
That wasn't Elias Aloro, was it?
No.
That's exactly right.
Oh, it is?
Elias, yeah.
Pelias!
Oh,
Okay,
Elias Aloro.
Yeah, Pelias. Yes.
Yeah, so he wrote a little something called The Chronicles of Something, Volume 2, I have in my notes.
Chronicles of
Where-
Something, Volume 2.
I
No,
have here something earthquakes cause caverns throughout the continent. If this were to happen again, it would cause the destruction of Ashana. Sounds bad. Froisal, Frozen North, not been explored. Harsh conditions, see notes on Servant of Merkel and Gift of Shantea.
Servant of me. That's
With-
the word.
With notes for EE for Emerald Enclave. which we were sort of hoping you would know something, Flux.
Well, I know about the Emerald Enclave, that's for sure. I do some work with them. That's sort of how you met me.
So we need Chronicle of Something Volume 1, basically, from Polias to understand the gift and the servant, and such like that. Because we're trying to prevent the big spider from coming out of the from decaying within the ice.
He said it.
What?
Thank you, Goofy. All right. All right. Well, I'll keep my eyes open for any books that I happen upon in the grasp.
Well, we're looking for Polias because he's the expert on this stuff. He's gonna know what's up, and he's gonna tell us how to defeat all this and save the city.
If he's alive,
Yeah.
And you think
we still don't know.
You think there's some clues about his whereabouts at this dragon's den? Am I getting that right?
Well,
I mean, yeah,
it's
that's what we heard.
the only notable place we haven't checked yet. We don't really have any other leads. It's worth a shot.
I mean, it's as good as any direction. Better than having none in this place.
No, it's true.
Do you know of anywhere else in here that someone like him could have gone?
Well, I know a lot of outsiders. Well, I heard stories that a lot of them will be bold and will go out seeking one thing, and then they get all turned around, and then they end up just staying on the grass. I hear about that all the time. It's
Oh.
yeah, it's something about the place is kind of almost like alive, like it judges people. It interacts with people. You know.
What do you mean by that? That sounds ominous, scary.
Well, my folks always told me not to wander too far because if you got lost in the woods, it would be up to the woods if I got back. But I think they mostly meant it figuratively, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder.
I mean, it's certainly possible. I know in the Feywilds themselves, there are all kinds of plants that can move and talk and live just like you or me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
found elsewhere in my notes. The servant of Merkel is Irithic. That's the giant spider. Probably.
It sounds familiar. Yes.
Yes, that's right.
And we
You're-
probably need Shantae's gift to defeat it, but we don't know what that is. So Polias is going to tell us what it is. Hopefully.
Zach, you're
Not
dragging up stuff from 63 sessions ago.
What did I do?
I'm sorry, not Zach. C. Sorry.
Oh.
It says in my notes that I took this during session 30. So.
All right, so 32 sessions, 34 sessions ago.
Well, it's important.
Right. Well, we know what we have to do. The problem is he even alive out there? We heard of the reputation of people getting lost in the grass, which Flux just confirmed. But the important thing to bear in mind is that clearly there are people who can enter and exit, like Celia, and I'm sure members of the Enclave have navigated it before effectively.
And myself. And he's gonna put his hands on his hips.
Right.
I mean, having a native here is very helpful, but we
You
need
hear that?
to
I'm
keep
helpful.
moving forward. We need to follow these stars. We need to find the next area, and if Polias is alive, might be one of our only chances of actually defeating Arania, or whatever this curse is.
While they're traversing and talking, Lox is just gonna kind of sidle up next to Alvara and just kind of go, well, I don't mean to rain on any parades, but well, we've taken on some really incredible foes in our time together, but this one sounds really mighty. I've never heard of someone shooting spiders out of their eyes, and well, is it something you guys think you can do without me? Because I was just supposed to lead you through the grasp and out, but if you're going back to this bowl, bowl of the den.
That's exactly what it's called. Bowl of the Den.
Right. I thought I got that right.
You
Um,
did perfect.
well, do you think you can do it without my help? Just the 5 of you?
I think we could do really sort of anything without your help. But if you do want to come along,
Oh,
I don't have any objection if that's sort
Hey,
of
are
what
we
you're asking.
forgetting the?
Why are you
This
so
is
awful
the,
to me?
This is the guy that dealt over 100 damage
100
in a
damage.
single hit.
I don't know what that
sorry.
means. But
100. Are we keeping track using arbitrary numbers now?
Yes.
Anyway, I say that. Oh, God, never mind. I don't need to explain myself to you all. And she storms off. If you want an
Okay.
insight roll, you can.
No.
Fox, I would say, to
no,
understand
he
maybe
doesn't.
why.
He doesn't need to.
I will. I'm just gonna roll. Oh wait, I think I might actually have a +1 to insight. No, I don't. Let's roll this d20.
Is that
10.
alright if I solicit a roll?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
fine.
Are you
Uh,
Get
like
higher.
loud? Can anyone hear it or no?
I don't feel like that was very quiet.
The main
They're in a
thing.
group.
I'll give it a 1 roll.
Let's see the
Just
convo
for
is between
giggles.
them, but you could probably see that Alvara's storming off.
Like, what's up her ass today?
What?
Oh,
Ah, who me?
oh, that's a +6 though for a 7, but it's still a natural 1.
Yeah, I mean, you guys. She seems irritated. It's a little bit of a regression for her character, but beyond that, you don't really know why.
Well, he's just going to turn and look to, Humi, and Aurora is going to say, if you need my help, I intended on going back and settling some matters with my home, but this sounds much bigger than me. And if you needed my help, well, the way I see it, I would do just about anything for you guys.
Aw,
swore an oath, Fox.
we
We
appreciate
take
your...
that very serious.
He nods vigorously. What'd you think about that?
I don't want to see the little guy go.
I mean,
But if you need to, I mean, you need to. Don't.
we are trying to save our home, same as you are. If your home is in danger, go save it.
Well, it's not in danger, and I'm not even sure I'd be welcome back. All I'm saying is if you need my help, I'll be there. You decide before the time's out, and I'll come with you. You mentioned something about another that didn't come with you, though.
Oh yeah, that no-good stinking pirate Audrin, who just left us in the middle of the road for no reason other than he had business to attend to in a different town. That was next door. We're trying to save the world.
Well, geez, maybe you do need my help. If that's the kind of company you're relying
Well,
on.
I'm just angry at him right now. It's all right. It's fine.
It's not a decision that you need to make now, though.
Truth be told, I don't really think the decision's mine. My mind's made up. If you need me, I'll be there. You just think about it.
Well, why don't we start with fighting this dragon? We could use your help for that, certainly.
He nods vigorously. And he kind of whispers to his glaive. He's like, "Did you hear that?"
No.
I'm also going to be...
Okay. All right. So, dragon. There's a dragon.
Oh, a dragon. Is it a dragon of foul intention?
Well, I don't know that, but it is a dragon.
Well, don't make it my business to just go slaying any dragon. There are some that are good, after all, you know.
I wouldn't slay a good dragon. Maybe
I
we could
would
befriend
surely
it.
hope not. I've
There's
met many a
honor-
good dragon.
There's honor in making powerful friends too, you know.
Indeed, honor there is, and valor.
Really?
Really.
You were just the tops, you know that.
Oh, my dear boy, you flatter me.
I love this relationship for them.
Now kiss.
You may now kiss the glaive.
Just art of Fox kissing the glaive, looking around like side-eyeing to make sure no one's looking.
Someone's gotta fucking draw that.
Fan art. Now I'm
Fan
back.
art now of Fox
No!
kissing his slave.
Paper.
Oh, paper does so much.
I know.
No,
paper.
we have asked too much of paper already.
Yeah, we have.
So,
Let's make our way then. And Homie, could you turn back to yourself?
I'll go.
I'm getting real distracted by these mixed feelings I'm having while looking at this Arania.
Ay,
She's
ay,
real
ay.
hot. I know she's real bad.
You know, I was gonna tell you that she is really attractive.
Okay, you dirty-minded people. You get
All
Granny
right,
Apples now, alright?
That's
Wow,
what
she's wow.
We start sweating. Wait, what?
Pretty
Wait.
woman walking down the street.
I'm
So-
a woman.
as you all continue to make your way through the grass, being guided by Mina's starlit map and Cliff's navigational skills, while having conversation, we will take a 10-minute break.
Oh, thank God! I have to
Nice.
use the bathroom.
10-minute break, stack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta do.
Oh,
Now's
just
the time
wonderful.
to do it. We'll be back in 10 minutes to resume whatever the hell this has been
Wait,
so
but
far.
before everyone goes, there is one
What?
thing I have to say that's
The
really
timer's
important.
going. What?
That's for you, DM.
God damn it! I don't have anything. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I will
Oh, I'm
also
such
be-
a bastard.
Right back.
Ooh.
For
Yeah,
those of
Gord?
you that are still here, how is your day going?
My day
I'm
is
very
going like
tired.
this.
Oh, that sounds like you just got your millionth dollar. Like, ooh, I just got me $1,000,000. That's what you sound like.
Oh, I just got me $1,000,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was alright.
Could be a little bit better.
Could be better. I'll work on that for you guys.
Dread, you are just such a ray of sunshine
right
and
back.
a sweetie, and here's a virtual pat on your head for you. Steve, I have a question for you. Tell me your
Shoot.
best knock-knock joke.
Okay, I have a pretty good one, but you actually have to start it.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Answer the question.
My name is, well, have you accepted Jesus into your heart?
Have you
Okay.
accepted Jesus into your heart? Who?
You know what? We'll come back later. We'll come back later.
Da, 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 da.
I tried very hard.
You know, I'm getting really good at guessing people's birthdays.
Really?
Yeah.
When is my birthday?
October 10th.
Well, no.
Are you sure?
no, but
Because you
actually,
seem like
yeah.
a 10 out of 10 to me.
You charmer.
I'm sorry, Trent. I'm not really good at it. It was just a line.
I thought that was charming.
Thank you. I try.
Oh, hey, look, it's Buff Ark.
Yeah.
He's also kind of like fucked up. He's got scars all over his shit.
Hello.
Well, I suppose being alive for that long. Oh, listen. This is what Audrey's up to in Port Ballister.
I got another one. Goes like this: knock knock.
Who's there?
I like to eat mop.
You like to eat mom.
Well, come on in, Mister. I like to eat mop.
That's not how it goes.
No, come in. I don't need your last name. I know you're a friend, and that's all I need. Come on in. You're
That's
welcome
not
here.
how it goes.
Mr. I Eat Mop, I need you to come in or leave. Make up your mind.
I eat mop who?
Jesus, Gonzo, that is quite the admission.
Mods.
Oh my lord. I just got it.
Oh, it's not bad.
I just saw that arc art for the first time somehow. He's fucking ripped.
You know, that's the weight of carrying the party.
Yeah, seriously.
Paper
When
did an amazing job with that.
It makes him look like super buff and badass, but when in actuality he's pretty much like the mom friend of the group. He's like, please don't fight each other, guys. I brought fruit snacks.
Do we know what kind of dragon this is we're about to face?
It's a gold dragon.
We
It
might
is
not even
the
be facing like
platinum
an
dragon.
enemy dragon. They could be.
It'd be nice. Maybe.
Yeah, but I don't really know.
All right, I'm
It
back.
could be.
Did we get all our like spell slots and such back?
You did not.
Actually,
Good
it
one.
depends on your
You said we
class.
were able to.
Well, it depends
long
on your.
rest, right?
You didn't long rest yet, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can eventually on this journey, but you have not yet. But yeah, you're right. It does depend on your class. If you're a warlock, yes.
Do I get my so I lost like max hit points from the last battle. Do I get those back on a short rest?
You don't. You get those back on a long rest.
Huh.
Yeah, I get my spell slots back on long rest, but I do get my my bards.
Mhm.
Also, I didn't take that potion.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta take another potion too.
Why?
Let me tell you guys something.
Why do
If
you
there's
have to
one-
take a potion?
If there's one thing that makes me throw up, it's a dartboard on the ceiling.
I appreciate
No,
that.
it's my new art. I love it so much.
Hello there, Farin.
Hello
look at her
there,
earrings too.
melons.
Ho, 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 ho.
Melon.
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 My honest reaction to that information.
Melon!
That scared the fuck out of me.
You never know when Dan Avidan's coming.
Fucking frightened me.
I love the little gob art so much. It's so cute.
You can't. Very cute.
I also very much love Kobold Alvara. That could have been.
Could have been.
Next time Alvara dies, and we need to do Tornado.
Next time.
Next time.
And no Lucia. I mean, that kind of could have happened with, like, Werewolf Lucia.
Mm-hmm.
Your roommate hates how you shade. Why?
Why?
Well, tell your roommate that I'm going to give them a stern talking to.
Yeah, you tell him that.
Unless it's shade like insults. Like my roommate hates how I call them a piece of shit.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, that's really cute.
Oh, I like this one with Flux on the shoulder.
They're getting away from the scene of the crime.
I don't feel like Phlox would blow something up.
No, he wouldn't. But I think Gruta would probably be able to convince him that it was for a righteous cause.
Yeah, fair. I love me as a Bloodborne hunter so much.
Yeah, that's so great. What would Winnie's trick weapon be?
It'd probably be the scythe.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a literal scythe that you get from Garmin.
Yeah, it's Gehrman's scythe.
Tonight, Winnie joins the hunt.
Tonight, when he joins the hunt. What the crasp.
I love that he included the bow tie.
I love it so much.
Well, that seems like a perfectly fine trick to me, Dread. Even convenient.
Yeah, you do whatever you want to do. It don't matter.
It's
Oh
your
man,
I'm
I'm
ready
ready
for
for bed.
No, I hate to say it, but I agree already.
It's 8:15.
It's past my bedtime.
Still got a dragon to fight or talk to.
Or talk.
Maybe play patty cake with?
Maybe play patty cake.
Maybe make a tasty hot pot.
The Aztec agrees. Oh man, we agreed when it would be fall we would go get hot pot.
We did say October specifically, so
That
let's
starts
go
tomorrow.
Oh, we gotta go soon.
tomorrow. It is.
Or it is.
There's a all kinds of bed are the fun kind.
Winter,
Go.
do
There's
you
not
know?
a not fun bed.
What?
I mean, fair enough. Winter, do you know any good jokes?
Not really.
I do. Okay,
We'll go for it.
Get
Do
this. Man walks into his
Congratulations.
house. He was delighted to find that someone had stolen all of his lamps.
He was delighted.
It was like you gotta try a little hot at the
So when are we burying Derek in the backyard?
I'm actually already up to my shoulders. I can't move very well. And
Have
I
you
do
tried
have-
eating the dirt?
I did. It's not very tasty.
But it does have all of your necessary caloric needs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's a nice, tasty loam. Did you guys know
You will certainly not regret.
that over in Hawaii they signed a new mandate?
Heard it.
Okay, well, fuck me then.
Bobby.
Yeah, fuck me then. Guess I'll go kill myself.
No, say it for the chat.
Okay. Over in Hawaii, they signed a new mandate to cut down on noise pollution. You're not allowed to laugh loudly. You're only allowed aloha.
I like it.
Gruta! Hi, Gruta!
Hi,
You made Steve leave. Oh,
my
we're
God.
back. We're back! Hello, everyone!
Hello.
Gruta, I hope Alien Isolation went well.
Yeah, did you get isolated from the alien?
Are you winning, son?
Caper says check your DMs.
Oh, gracious. What
Oh
on earth could
my.
be in my DMs?
That's always a sexy sign.
Sexy sign.
Oh my god. Oh.
Derek,
All right, I'm back.
welcome back. So,
Good timing, I guess.
oh, perfect
Settle in.
timing.
All right, cool.
I need you all now to move boards once more.
I got so
Why?
worried you're about to say everyone make a saving throw or something.
Yeah, go ahead and just make a saving throw for me.
Everyone
Wow.
just make a death save real quick.
You just rolled
what
a,
is-
just a d20.
What is the board we're switching over to?
We are going to Inside the Grasp,
Why?
because you are inside the grasp.
Why?
I hate to say it, but you are indeed inside the grasp.
I don't think we
Why?
are.
I don't like the grasp.
I think that the grasp is false.
Maybe.
Maybe. Conversation.
I'm trying to find everyone's mini, and I always miss one.
It's probably mine. I'm usually hiding.
I think I got all 6 of you.
All 6.
But
Wait,
there's
we lost
12.
one.
What? What do you mean?
Wait, we lost.
Wait, where's that stunning Eladrin? There's just some weird little goblin here now.
She died.
There's some weird little freak.
There's an alien in your
Oh.
bar. Oh no. It's okay, the mimics will take care of it.
You need to grasp the situation. Get out, Dread.
No! Don't tell Dread to get out.
No, that was good.
How can you tell Dread that? They named our pumpkin.
Yeah, they named Pumpernickel. What the grasp?
The one we're going to is called what again?
Grasp?
Grasp. I think Winter's gonna kill us if we ask that question again.
What the grass?
I need you to go ahead and roll on the revivified table one more time.
Uh,
What the tuna?
What the tune is one of my favorite memes ever.
It is really
I
good.
love that cat and his stupid little bow tie. Anyway. You all continue on throughout the grasp until eventually, after hours stretch by, you see a tiny bit of morning sun peering through the canopy above. Did you all want to continue? Or what were you doing?
If there's sun coming, we're long resting.
Wait, what? Were we always able to see the sun through the grass tree line? I thought it was like so thick and forested we couldn't see the sky.
You can see, like, the sky, not like the sky itself, but you can see, like, the light change.
Oh,
I think it's
A
like
little bit.
dappled, you know?
It's
there's, like-
very dappled.
Yeah.
It's usually mostly, like, at best still, like, dusky, but, like, when it's nighttime, it's just pitch black.
Pitch black, you say? Okay.
Midnight Club.
So what do we do? Make camp or press forward?
At this point, how close do you guys think we are?
Should we roll for that?
Yeah, I'll roll survival to see if I can get a sense.
Hey, Gruda with the
will
20
also
stream
roll.
streak. Go ahead, roll, survival.
I
With
can also roll
touching.
survival.
I want to, because if we're like, that's really gonna. Oh. Well, I don't
Blocks.
know shit.
You are in a part of the grasp that you have never seen before. You feel incredibly turned around here in this space. Nothing looks familiar, even on your way to here.
He's just like picking up a blade of grass, biting it, and going, yep, I'm lost.
I got a 25.
25. It's interesting, Cliff. As you look around, it was very hard to see where you were coming from, especially after leaving the dark, humid depths of this swamp as you start reaching more temperate climates. The humidity lessening and the mist dissipating. Even as you track back, you think the way you guys came from, heading towards your new location, you notice that nothing around you even looks vaguely familiar. It's almost as if the forest around you has begun to shift and change.
May I roll a perception check?
You may.
Would someone like to assist me? Would
I
also like to
will
disguise it on
aid.
myself.
I will guide and aid.
All right, so first roll. All right. Second roll.
And guide.
All right, I'll take it.
A 29.
Yep.
All right, and what are you specifically attempting to perceive? Are you just looking around?
Well, being that I am confused about where we are, since clearly this is not someplace we've seen before.
Dragon tracks. Are there dragon tracks?
Maybe not dragon tracks, but I am looking for anything that's significantly out of the ordinary, and that might maybe give us a clue as to where we are or what dangers might be lurking here.
Mina, as you look around, trying to get specifics from where you are, you do not see dragon tracks. You do notice, though, that the shape of the forest itself has almost around you seemed to change. Like, the energy of the forest itself is a bit different. It's almost lighter. There's just the startings of little hues of purples and blues within certain parts of the plants and within, like, almost the veins, like the barks and veins of the trees. There's, like, a different kind of life and energy beginning here, where you are now. And it feels an awful lot like home.
Oh, that's probably the most concerning news I've heard. Guys, I think we're getting closer to the Feywilds than we are, well, anywhere else. This is feeling more like home. Alvaro, what do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I can roll and just see if I feel similarly.
Sure.
What do I need for that one?
Survival.
Firm with the grasp.
Can I make an argument for literally anything else? I only have a +1 of this doo-doo skill.
Well,
What about perception or something?
you can use that 6 for perception.
It's a 12, then would I recognize... I mean, I grew up... I spent several years in the Feywild.
With a 12, it's
Decades.
at least a little... It's a little easier, at the very least, to notice that the shape language of the trees and the plants around you reaching above, even just like almost the color of the air itself, it's weird. Just everything else is taking on a different kind of vibe, and it does feel vaguely fey.
Does it feel like anything like the carnival?
It does not.
Okay, never mind.
It does feel a little familiar. I'll answer Mina.
I'm concerned that we're heading deeper than we thought we would be going.
Well, I mean, you're the navigator. If this is where the stars are leading, I don't really know how to look for a dragon in a forest.
Since it is getting to be day, I don't know if I can rely on the stars anymore.
Which brings us back to the original question of, do we push forward or do we make camp?
I think we should make camp for now. I don't know how far off we'll be going from our path if we try to travel now.
Yeah, we didn't really do anything since the short rest, but I also feel like this is the DM being like, hey guys, you should take advantage of this time and long rest.
Yeah.
So I would say we should long
You probably
rest.
should. No.
Let us long
Let's
rest.
do it.
Who's going to be taking what watch?
I'll take
I'll take first watch.
Well, I require a full 8 hours of sleep now, I do believe, so bear that in mind.
Welcome to the club.
She grits her teeth.
That's all right.
Welcome to the rest of society, Alvara.
I roll.
I'll take first watch with Cliff.
What do you roll?
Are you already rolling? Okay.
So what... Okay, so you guys are setting up your camp?
Yes.
Well, who's
I
doing
would-
what watches, if any?
First watch.
Wax and I.
I'll take second watch with whoever.
I'll take second watch with you. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and there will be no third watch?
I'll take third watch.
We can do third, I guess. Or are we just gonna do pairs?
That
Sure.
seems to be the best option.
Last time you and I were paired together on a watch, Mina, it didn't really end well. And she just stares down at herself again.
I don't think it's going to end well this time either.
Right.
Okay.
She lets out a loud sigh. She sits down on a little log nearby. I did not mean to rhyme there. I apologize.
A little sigh on the log nearby.
She lets out a little sigh as she sits on a log nearby, contemplating why she's a goblin now. Alright, sorry.
Alright, first watch. Cliff and Phlox, let me have one of them perceptions.
Oh,
On
right.
Can I guidance myself on this?
Sure.
Can I guidance? Oh shit.
Well,
He's still busy chewing.
that's
on
a
the
natural
potato
20 for
and
Cliff,
And a natural 4 on the D4.
for with a total of 33.
No one's getting past me.
Starting to sound like your one-shot character now. It's like you just see him within the grasp here somewhere.
He might be around here.
Like, what the fuck? Phlox?
Mm-hmm.
You're a little distracted today.
He's still like chewing on different blades of grass, going like, "I know I've been around here before."
Well, we're just sitting around watching,
Yeah.
basically.
You'll
Yeah,
notice
so,
that dawn is beginning to break. And while you are
Okay.
in a place of unfamiliarity, it at the very least feels peaceful around you in this moment.
Fox is gonna kind of sit next to his comrade and buddy, and he's gonna go. Tell me more about this sixth, this this other double down I never met.
Well, I'll tell you about him. He's my my good pal Audrin, actually. When we first started this adventure, he and I were essentially woke up together from our prior deaths, and so, in a sense, we started our lives together, both in a physical proximity sense and a metaphorical sense. And so and so we have a special connection, you could say. The others feel some sort of way about him because he had to take on a personal quest, but I get it. So I don't blame him, and I'm sure we'll see him again.
Well,
Thus,
Would you like to talk to him?
well, I'm sure it'd be nice to meet him. It just sounds interesting because the way I see it is, well, he left your party to go handle something for himself, and I left my home to handle something for myself. So I just figure that I have like an interesting perspective on the matter, and that perspective is that I really regret doing that, and it was very irresponsible. So maybe he does too. I don't know, or maybe he's just a bad person. If he's a bad person, I got to be honest with you. I don't want to talk to him.
I don't
He's
think
not a-
he's a bad person. I don't think we're the worst things we've done. And when I said you should talk to him, I meant it. And I point my trident towards Phlox in such a way where we can both hold it, and where the trinket, the double down's trinket, falls in his hands. And I tell Phlox, close your eyes and oh wait, has he ever seen Humi like
you technically don't have to
as
know the person that
Audrin?
you sending. You
Oh,
just have to
okay.
know their name.
Okay. So I tell Phlox, close your eyes and meditate on the name Audrin and send him a message. See what comes
Okay,
back.
I will give it my best.
You only have
Audrin.
25 words, by the way.
Okay, reaching out. Okay, starting now. Here we go. And then he puts his little pawed hands on his temples and he goes, "Hello, Audrin. You don't know me, but I am a friend of your friends. They're cool. Be good to them." Okay. Okay, I said it. And then,
The word it dropped off there.
No. He said that out loud.
Oh. Well, you had 5.
Oh yeah, there's a few more.
You had like 5 left.
And you guys
Mark.
always want to use the fullness.
Be good to them. They deserve nice things.
You have one more word.
Probably.
Probably.
Does Phlox get a response from Audrin?
Many moments pass. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm having a conversation.
You have to
with
talk to
myself.
yourself.
Okay. And he does get a response back, and he goes, "Oi, lad. You sound like a top bloke. Give my best to my pals. They deserve good things. Sounds like that's you.
3
Take
words
care
left.
of them.
That's take
Of them
care
is one
of.
word. One contraction of it.
I thought he was going to say, take care, buddy.
Well, Phlox, what did he say?
Oh, well, he spoke really highly of you, and he said that I should take care of you. So at least we're like-minded in that. Maybe that's all I need to know about it. We agree on that particular point.
I got a feeling the two of you would get along.
Maybe.
Now, Flox, I've been meaning to ask you actually. I forget where, but someone told us that Soul Stealer holds the key to something important. I think that was the phrasing. Do you think that's the helmet, or what could it be the key to? What is your theory on this helmet of Tyr? Have you pondered it any further?
Well, truth be told, it's technically sacrilege for me to even be holding this thing right now. So I don't really know much about what it does. I know it's a powerful artifact. So I don't really know if it would be a key to something. I know it was protected very, very vigorously by all of the Veil Saints, my brother and sister included. So powerful things can have many uses sometimes. It could be that it's some kind of key that I don't know about. But
Have
I
you
have
attuned to it?
Well, no, I couldn't do that. It's not right.
Because it's not an emergency, or for your
Well,
village, or was
no,
that what the thing was?
I'm not allowed to.
Says who?
Well, says everyone I've ever known. I don't have the right.
Well, everyone you've ever known told you that was that other god's helmet, but it's actually Tyr's helmet, so it sounds like you could probably, abide by some rules and maybe not others that they told you because
And this
they
particular,
didn't really, they weren't so truthful with you, maybe.
he's gonna like furrow his bunny brow, and he's gonna go.
I roll like persuasion.
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion. I wouldn't normally make you do that, but yeah, go ahead, just to see like how compelling you're being.
Oh, that's a
Oh
natural
my
fucking 20.
Okay, he furrows his little brow. He looks at the helmet in his hands, and then he looks up at you and he says, "Look, if I do this, you need to make sure no one finds out. I've already dug myself a pretty deep hole. You understand?"
Flox, you're a double down now. We're in this together no matter what.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it. Do you hear the Kelvin? Did you hear that? I'm gonna do it.
What?
That's not important right now.
Oh.
Okay. So, is it okay if I spend some of this time on watch attuning to the helmet?
May I ask what you are currently attuned to?
The glaive. A ring of spell storing and a ring of protection. That's it.
So your attunements are full.
That's 3?
Uh-huh.
Okay. In that case, I will unattune at the moment to the ring of spell storing.
Okay. You may.
All right, and then I'm gonna attune to the helmet and see what the hell's going on.
You probably attune by like mid-watch, right?
Yeah, so it like takes an hour, so like I'll say over the course of the long rest, if that's what you want to do, you can.
Instead of long resting?
No, like you can still long rest. I'll just say like by the time the long rest is over.
Okay.
But if it only takes an hour, you would attune during the watch itself, which
is the watch 2 hours? There's 3.
Well, there's 3 watches, so it'd be 2 hours. Yeah.
Got
so
it.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
He's gonna genuflect a little bit, put his little paws together, and do a little prayer of forgiveness at the end of his attunement, and then he's gonna put the helmet on. It's gonna sound a little like hollow as he's talking to him. He's gonna be like, "All right, I'm gonna see. I don't feel any different. What kind of a DM? Do I notice anything different? Do I feel anything?
Immediately, no. You don't feel any different.
I don't really enjoy having my ears like bent down like this. Do I look any different? Did I get any taller?
Did anything change about his appearance or stature or aura or anything? I'm gonna bonk him on the helmet.
Ding ding ding.
Did that do anything?
It made a sound.
He's gonna like put the front visor up and just gonna go. Well, maybe I'm not powerful enough to know its effects.
Is it something you would need to roll for?
No.
It also might be something where
I have to be evil aligned.
All
Can
I'll
you
say
imagine?
is right now you don't feel any different.
Okay. In that case, he's going to unattune to the helmet and reattune to the Ring of Spell Storing and call that his break.
Well, Phlox, I have a feeling you'll figure that thing out eventually.
I don't feel really right about this, to be honest with you.
But you gave it a shot, and that's what it's about in life sometimes, even if it doesn't work out, buddy.
You know what? That's a good point.
Cliff, with your 33, can you do me a favor for perception?
Sure.
Can you roll a
What am I doing?
d6 for me?
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
You don't notice anything around you during this watch. The forest is at an all-time peaceful, something you haven't really seen much since you've been inside this place.
Peaceful.
So is that the end of our watch then?
That is. It's now time for who is watch number 2.
Me and Homie.
Indeed.
Also, I sent you a message.
Wait,
Yeah,
that was
that's
it.
gonna take me a minute.
Are
Yeah,
we
that's
doing?
fine.
Are we doing what, like a 9-hour rest? Because that was at least 3. If you had to unattune, unattune. How long? How long does
No.
Just
the
do 2 watches.
2 is? I just want to make sure. Makes
One
sense.
watch on each hand.
I don't know. It's Winter's Call.
It was only 2 hours, it's fine.
Okay.
There you go.
Hee hee hee. Yippee! You're so fast.
Yay.
All right, Homie. You ready to get to looking at trees?
Yeah, I suppose.
Should we
Alright, if
roll
each of you wants to make a
first?
perception roll.
Homie, do you have any pluses to yours perception rolls? Because I don't. So I was just wondering.
I see very little bit better with glasses, but not by much.
Everything does
you
seem a
have a-
little more vivid, Humi, with those glasses on.
So you have a plus, what, 1?
Yep, that's right.
Take advantage, because I have a 0.
You got it. Oh, what?
I will give they, them, he, she, all pronouns accepted, I have been told, advantage.
Indeed. That's the first one, and thank
That's
God.
a natural one.
Whoa. Okay.
We've been getting a lot of natural 1s and 20s in this session, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you'll
Oh,
also
you rolled
notice.
insight.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that was
crap.
insight.
Yeah.
So just take what the
Shite.
initial roll is and add +1 to that. What was the roll before
A
the
15,
No.
so it would be a 16.
16.
A 16.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Okay.
All right.
What do we see?
You two see nothing.
Okay.
You don't hear anything around you. You don't see anything around you. It is oddly quiet in this moment.
Okay.
Hey,
Then...
Aurora.
Yeah?
What was it like growing up in Bulgedon as a kid?
Oh, I didn't grow up there. I grew up south, towards, I guess, off the Sword Coast. But I left there at a fairly young age. It wasn't it wasn't exactly the place for me. I've only been in Balredon for, well, I was only in Balredon for a short while with my auntie. She's the only family that I've got. Well, the only family that I care to have. But city life was nice. I liked fighting at the Veiled Gauntlet, letting off some steam, making some extra cash. I liked the sightseeing. It was a nice place to settle down for a bit after my time traveling alone. And when I got there, I think that I was happier than I had been in a long time. Happier than I had ever been where I was initially born.
So, where you were born, that was the family you grew up with. Was your auntie in the picture, or has she always been in the city?
I knew her when I was young. Her and my mother, they didn't get along. Very, very hard to get along with my mother. But I always loved my auntie. She was like, the cool aunt, the one that would cover up for you if you snuck out, or would sneak you some like extra treats when you weren't allowed to have any.
And owns a magic item shop.
Yeah, she was a traveling merchant at that time, really. But she would always stop in the village to visit, where I'm from. And even when she left, we would write letters and keep in touch. And I did know she was in Balredin while I was on my travels, so I guess I sort of just decided after a while of being on the road, maybe I would check it out, and I quite liked it there. I missed her, She was always good to me. What about you?
Well,
What was it like growing up in the circus?
not
Sure,
not very homey, I guess.
I can relate to that, but I'm sure it was at least interesting.
Yeah, I did play a lot of fun games, I guess. There'd be one where they would uh tell me to hide in the House of Mirrors, and the game would be I would shift into one of the group members going in, and I would lure them into a section of the maze and try getting them really, really lost.
And were you young when you would do this?
Oh yeah, that's how I really got to hone my shape-shifting skills.
That sounds like an awful lot of fun.
Yeah, it
Wish
was
my
interesting.
childhood was more like that.
I mean, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, being a shifter is tricky business sometimes, depending on the crowds you're hanging with. Uh,
I guess not everybody was trustworthy or.
not quite, no. It's,
Yeah.
as I was learning how to shapeshift, if you don't shift quite right, well, found out really quick. Don't do that. When someone's face is just slightly off and it makes them look really ugly, it is bad news. Oof.
Oh,
But,
my.
nah. Uh, well, let me ask you one more question about family.
Okay.
Do you think... Because, like, you've had, like, a storied past with family. Should I try, like, raising my daughter? Or should I just try saving the world and then just let it be afterwards? I don't know what to do. I'm like not that old. Like when I died, like she was just like I think born. I couldn't even really tell. I was like half in and out, honestly. But
I mean, do you love your daughter? Would you do anything to make her happy? Would
I mean,
you
yes, but I don't
would
know
you
if I'm
love
like.
her unconditionally? I think you would.
Hmm.
It's a tricky situation. Being she doesn't know who you are, but I think at some point she would like to. I mean, you seem like you'd be a great mom, a really fun one too, and
Yeah,
I
you think?
mean, I think so. I mean, I grew up with a mother, a father, sisters, and brothers, and there was no love in that house. You know, you had to earn it, and it wasn't even really love, it was just respect, and that's not something I ever earned. I think that if you were to be in her life, you'd give her the exact opposite of something like that. From what I've from what I know you to be as as a person or as an individual, maybe not right away jump into motherhood, but he's into it, you know.
Hmm.
Try to be there for her when you can, if we can, if she wants you to be. I mean, I'm sure she would. She's still young. She's probably thinks about her mama all the time.
Man, I really need to get better at not dying.
Yeah, we need to get better at me being the cheese grater and you not being the cheese grater.
Yeah.
You have a daughter to get back to. I love my aunt and I'd love to get back to her, but you have more on the line and we gotta keep you alive. And
Well,
you have a dog to get back to.
ah, shift. Uh, honestly, I miss him a lot. We used to play fun games, so I would throw the ball as far as I could, and he would just blink to where it is and blink right back. And then we would play more fun little games where well, the reason why I'm like really good with my hands are we used
Oh,
to
are you
play
now?
games. Oh, I mean, not like that, but like
Oh, okay.
we used
I'm just
to
kidding.
pickpocket the guests or whatnot when they were in the bleachers and whatnot. It'd be a fun little
Ooh.
game. But if I ever did get into trouble, then you know, Shift would help me out, cause a distraction.
I think if I was a kid, I would have liked a life at the circus with you. Sounds much better than, well, than than mine. We could have been friends.
I think if you were
Helped
at the
each other
circus,
out.
it would have been a much kinder place.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I think if you were at the circus, it would be a much kinder place.
Yeah, I think so too, but it's all in the past now. I don't care to see them. I'm dead to them. Not literally, but figuratively speaking.
I'm more of the
And
literal type.
you got a good sense of humor on you, Henry.
Thank you.
All
Thanks for
right.
talking.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say thanks for talking, and
I'm
I
gonna give
really
her
hope
a
we make it out of this.
indeed. I'm gonna give Aurora a hug.
Oh, I'll give you a hug back.
Alrighty. Also, half pound 420. Thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Paperclip what?
Who's good with their hands?
Oh.
Ew.
You-
Also, as a shifter, that they are a MILF, a GILF, a DILF,
It could be anything
whatever
you
you
want.
want. Exactly.
Anything you want, baby. Alright. Watch number 3. We have Mina and Alvara.
Hell yeah.
What are we rolling?
As
Perception?
you all finish into the last part of the morning, as you sense what little fragment of the heat of the sun beginning to come up above the trees, make its way into this dark forest below. I would like a perception roll from either each of you or one of you.
What's your modifier?
13.
I have a +6, but I'm kind of just inclined to let you roll twice.
Do you
Let
want to
me to
roll
have it.
too?
I'm just kind of sulking right now in character, so you can roll.
Say, Mina's got godly vision, apparently.
Like,
Apparently.
even if she rolls a 2, she's still gonna get a.
Nope. Yeah, there's a
That-
2. It's a
predicted
15.
A 15.
Well, does
Well,
she
she's
get
got one more
advantage?
roll too.
Yeah,
And it's a
You rolled a
1,
1.
I should have fucking
which
rolled.
still
Well,
gets to a
14.
14. Oh my
And
god,
I'm gonna
Mina.
use my
Use it on the 15
wheel and woe
You're wheeling
to
woe.
make it a 17.
to make it a 17.
Okay.
That's insane that you can roll a 1 and have a fucking 14 still. Excuse me.
I need to figure out how to get that number just a little bit higher.
I have a feeling
You've
that's what you're
taken
going to be
every
doing for the
possible
remainder
feat.
of the campaign, is just figuring out how to get your perception higher. What is your passive?
23.
Oh my god,
Why?
Mina.
No, I'm sorry. No, it's higher than that actually.
I was like, it has to be higher because my passive for Farron is 18.
I'll figure that out later.
Yeah, it's something ungodly high.
Yeah.
Jed says I have a character that can roll a 1 and get a 22 persuasion. Holy shit.
What level is that character and what feats did they take?
As the morning begins to break around you both, hours pass on your watch. You start to see some of the wildlife come to life a little bit around you, beginning to move about. There's some smaller creatures making their way throughout the morning and the early noon. But you don't sense any threats around you.
Who's got last watch?
It's
It's
us
Mina
two.
and Alvara.
It was Mina and Alvara. They're on it now.
Yep.
Is there anything you two wish to do during this couple hours time you have?
Mina's kind of enjoying like the feeling of nostalgia that's washing over her for being back in a place that at least resembles her home for the first time in a very long time. Or well, it feels like a long time.
I think for Alvara, it's almost the inverse. It's kind of a bitter reminder of what she can now not return to, or at least not in the same way. So her mood is even more sunk than it abnormally is, not to mention the fact that this is her first time like going to sleep and waking up and realizing this is not a dream, this is real. So
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot she's sort of, I think, processing with that. She would remain probably pretty quiet otherwise.
Because I have to figure none of your non-magical or all of your non-magical items didn't shrink to fit your new size. So like all of the mundane, like your sleeping bag, everything else is still
Yeah. Eladrin size.
Eladrin sized. So that's actually a really funny kind of visual, just like Goblin Alvara sleeping in just like a massive sleeping bag.
It's like suffocating in her sleeping bag.
Get lost in there.
I think the other thing too is she's like sitting on like a rock right now, just kind of dangling her feet off and sighing to the fact that they don't touch the ground. As she sort of just sits there and contemplating all of these things. I guess while Mina feels more joyous. It's an
It's
interesting
I
contrast.
wouldn't say joyous. It's more like bittersweet.
Hmm.
Because so much has happened. She's
Sure.
still, a youth. So all of the stuff that's happened in basically a half a year is more than she has seen her entire life. And it's kind of overwhelming.
Indeed. So I'm not gonna initiate any conversation, um, but assuming that you don't either, Mina, I do want to acknowledge that there may be like a unspoken understanding in this moment between these two characters in a strange way.
Yeah, it's solitude but with company. Almost.
That's it.
Okay. Towards the end of your watch, Mina,
Oh no.
with your passive perception,
Oh no.
which is above a 23, you hear somewhere far in the distance the sound of conversation.
Can I tell the rough direction of it?
Vaguely towards the same direction you were initially headed. It comes and goes quietly. Sometimes it raises in volume, almost like it's on the verge of building an argument, but then goes back down into civil tones.
May I roll perception one more time to see if I can maybe listen in on this conversation and get an idea of what they're speaking about?
You may.
And this will just be a normal roll, though. I would like to guide myself, if that is allowed.
Sure.
All right.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna use my my inspiration if that's okay.
Sure.
If I
I would like to roll higher than a 2 if possible.
If I see Mina reacting and casting like guidance on herself, can I roll perception to see if I hear like what's going on?
Or
Sure.
hell.
That's a
There we
natural fucking 20 for a 33.
Plus
I
guidance.
will. Never mind.
Here we go, and then we'll also throw the last.
And that's
of
your
these.
guidance for a 35. And you're wheeling woe for a 40?
Too bad I didn't have Humi to cast Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, you were so close to breaking 40, Mina. Oh my god.
Getting there is a milestone.
Humi, quick, wake up! Cast Bardic Inspiration on me. No, I'm joking. All right, so
Alright, so with a
do?
40 perception, you can indeed. You close your eyes and listen in for a moment, peeking past one of the trees around you, listening in, and soon enough you can hear bits of the conversation coming through. It's not crystal clear, but it sounds almost like a deliberation between two parties. There's a rougher, more gruff kind of male voice coming through, and then there's a more lighter, elegant, feminine voice coming through. The feminine voice of which seems to sound increasingly annoyed, whereas the male voice sounds highly defensive. And it finally ends with the female voice. You can hear words coming through of her saying, "I'm only tolerating your company by order of the Summer Queen. Now I insist you let us through."
Mina is so. Alvaro, what you saw was Mina rapidly started casting a spell. But then she immediately closed her eyes and put both of her hands like cupped over her ears as if she was trying to hear something far into the distance or very quiet. And after a few seconds, you just see her eyes open up in not necessarily panic, but there's definitely a hint of concern there. We might need to wake the others. It almost sounds like trouble might be on the horizon. More issues with the Fae courts.
Ugh, it never ends with the Fae. And
She mentioned that there's one party that seems to be here at the behest of the Summer Queen.
can I roll history and see what I recall about The
You
Sealy
can.
Court, basically. And all
May
of it.
I also roll a
You
history?
can. Mina, you definitely would know to some degree.
Enough to get advantage on this?
I see. I would grant you advantage. I see that's a 12, but it didn't actually register. Whose roll
Yeah,
is that?
that was mine. It'll be a 14 after the modifiers,
Gotcha.
assuming no advantage.
For Alvara, I don't think specifically. I don't think it'd be that unfamiliar from your wheelhouse either. Okay, so both of you, I will say both of you are aware that the Summer Queen, you definitely know who that is. That is Queen Titania herself of the Sealy Court. You know that she has a large domain ruling in the Feywild. It's typically a symbol of goodness and peace within the Feywild. Oh, thank you for the posture check and hydrate, Sippy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And she might possibly be known as one of the mightiest of all Archfey.
Ooh.
Maybe she could turn you back. Alvara.
That is actually a possibility. But beyond that. So what does this mean? Should we try talking to them, or the Summer Queen isn't necessarily a bad person, but I tend to get a little nervous around Archfey.
Well, luckily for you, I do not. And she's gonna hop off the little rock she's been sitting on and kind of begin to creep over to see if she can just hear a little more, given that she didn't really pick up on the convo. Well, kind of like side-eyeing Mina a little bit to see if Mina's gonna wake the others or just kind of join her in this quiet approach.
Mina is going to wake the others, but she's going to do so as quietly as possible, and the first thing she's going to do is motion for them to stay silent by putting like a finger up to her mouth, just like shh.
Can I try to stealth a little closer?
Sure. Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
10.
Oh wait, no, pass that trace. Or no.
That went
would
away
be-
a long time ago.
Yeah,
that
that
would
was
expired a minute ago.
Yeah. Sorry, I tried.
You're good.
So, Alvara, I'll cut to your closer approach with a 10 in a moment. The others, how do you wake?
Groggily.
My eyes crash open instantly.
perhaps
That's
Let out a
creepy.
scream.
just like the sound of broken glass.
I shoot awake wondering if it feels like I have 82 hit points or 106 hit points.
It feels like you have 106.
Okay.
Does it feel like I gained my hit points back?
Indeed.
Okay. Whew. I was
Yay.
scared about that one.
You
How do you
actually
spell?
lost all of the hit points that Aurora gained.
Oh.
Wait, go to the fresh memes real quick. This is numbers waking up.
Whose
Yeah,
numbers?
exactly that.
Or
Where? What tabs it is?
And fresh memes.
Fresh memes.
Is it the Squidward?
It's
Yeah.
Squidward.
Ah, there it is.
Anyway.
Fox, you're muted. I don't know if you said anything. I'll take that as a no. Okay. Alvara. With a 10, you start creeping closer. You don't hear any words of this conversation. If you strain and listen in close, you can hear the vague direction that Mina was referring to. But you notice as you begin stepping further and further in towards this direction, there's all kinds of debris around you. You step on a fallen twig. There's different new kinds of vines and widespread plant growth just surging through this area of the grasp, it seems. Taking on wondrous little specks of color.
It looks so beautiful, Crunch.
It's so pretty.
She's probably still getting a little used to walking too in this form, which most likely isn't helping her ability to meander stealthily.
Perhaps not just yet. The rest of you. What are you
going
doing?
to stealth.
I'm gonna do the same.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace now.
Give me one
Nice.
That's
second.
good. Now this is not one of my better things, and I do have disadvantage.
So
because
don't you
of
have
my-
disadvantage on that as well as Cliff?
Yeah.
But now everyone gets
Do
a
I?
+10.
Hey,
'cause
that's
you're wearing
tough,
scale
all
mail,
right.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take it. A flaccid 20
Oh,
plus
Flaccid
flaccid 30. Oh
Or a
my
flaccid
god.
30.
I got a 17.
Oh my.
Oops. I forgot you
Hmm.
can't roll them both at the same time.
Well,
I guess I'll just do it over.
we'll take that 5, because Phlox also rolled a 5.
No, I'll do it over.
No, that's alright. We'll take that 5 right there.
Man, it's a good
Wait,
thing.
what do I add to it?
10.
What's your stealth mod?
Still.
Plus 10.
Plus 1.
20.
Plus 11 is 16. That's not bad.
Not terrible.
This is supposed to be like, why are we approaching them like sneakily? We should either like go talk to them or like go somewhere else.
I,
So down the
I-
line, Phlox,
17.
Alvaro, did you roll it or are you keeping the 10?
I'm keeping the 10, but am I close enough to where... What's the spell range of Pass Without a Trace, and am I close enough to where that would still affect me?
how far? It's
30
30
feet.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Am I-
fine.
Am I more than 30 feet, or am I... Okay, so
That
I
doesn't
would
look like more. I can measure it.
I would...
I also would be moving forward at this point as well.
Yeah, we're good.
I think a 20's good.
I would be suddenly, like, way more stealthy. Like, just, whoa.
I will say, Alvaro, you're going the wrong direction. There you
I knew that. I was just making sure you did.
Aurora?
Yeah, just dregs.
A 20.
go. Umi?
A 30.
Mina?
Give me 1 second. A 19.
Alright, and Cliff.
I think it was a 16.
Alright. Okay. So you all begin to make your way forward, quietly moving your way through into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it. Yeah.
You're tramping through the woods.
What?
So you keep going, trying to make a quiet approach as possible, before finally you see into a clearing above where you're at a meeting of two separate parties. You see, on one side, 3 fae, specifically fairies.
Oh.
While on the other side, you see 3 goblins. The one fae that seems to be leading their end of the conversation is a female fairy. She has long honey blonde hair that's been tightly braided along both the sides of her head and pulled back into a high ponytail. She's adorned in lightweight armor that has a golden sunlight trim about it. She has large, vibrant wings behind her that are colored like a monarch butterfly.
Oh, wow.
And her
Thought you were gonna
skin...
say large boobs. I'm so fucked.
No.
Hmm.
No,
Huge
I don't talk about the
tracts
fairy,
around.
like, not her huge
Stop
tracts of
it!
land.
My
Stop!
brain is like not okay.
Her tan skin almost emits a sun-kissed glow about it, like a little bit of sunlight around her, and she has bright golden eyes.
Do you have a
Aw.
picture?
I don't. But you can imagine it.
You
I'm gonna-
described
I'm
it
gonna
pretty
ha-
well. To
I'm
envision
gonna
it.
imagine it. I know, it's always nice when you got a little pic too, though, and you're like, ooh.
The one that seems to be leading the conversation on the goblins' end is a squatty male figure with deep green skin. And even from this point, you can tell he's got almost these spots and freckles that show on parts, at least in the skin that's exposed, at least on his face, that are shifting in purples and blues, almost like he's a little fey touched. He's
Oh,
wearing...
your new BF.
He's wearing plated armor of mismatched metals. He's mixing metals. You're never supposed to do that in jewelry.
Don't do it.
He's wearing different metals of brass and tarnished silvers. Almost looks like they were piecemealed.
He's bold.
Oh, he's doing silver and brass.
He's bold
Well,
and
next thing you know,
brass.
you're gonna tell me he's
More
doing
like
gold
belongs
too.
in the trash. No, but he does have 2 long swords at the hip. The other members of the party around them are dressed similarly, and purposefully.
2 long swords. For a goblin?
2 long swords.
This man's strapped.
A potion? Aztec.
That's the equivalent of like a man wielding 2 great swords in either hand, like a fury warrior in WoW.
Yeah, pretty much picture a fury warrior. And I'm just revealing their location really quick.
Oh, I see. I see them. I see
Okay.
them.
And they seem to be in deep, heated deliberation as you get closer upon the scene. Me? Alright.
Wait, why are there 2 archers with her? They're supposed to just be the other fairies?
Those are the other fairies. There's only one mini for fairies, so I just wanted that one to, like, stand out.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. That's good.
I could have made them Goomy-Mees in hindsight.
Goomy maze.
That actually might have been better.
That would
I
be
might just
way
make
cuter.
them. I might make them Goomy-Mees instead.
I love Goomy-Mees.
They're so great.
They fit in any situation.
Every encounter is made better by the presence of Goomy Mees.
1, 2. There's her posse.
Yeah!
1, 2, Goomy coming.
Oh
for
my god, we're
One,
seeing
2,
our posse?
For you.
Derek.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
Eventually, as you begin to approach closer,
Damn, Alvar, are you all the way up that girl, back up!
Well, I am slightly ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, but you have to
You-
be within
you were
30
30
feet of
feet.
Nina.
Yeah,
no,
you were
I know.
30
Well, she said you're getting closer, so you guys should move up, not me move back.
Actually, Mina did want to move up. We should stay
I
together as a
wanted to
group.
move like
as you all
here,
begin
but-
to move a little closer, with Alvaro leading the charge, eventually one of the Fae's ears perks for a moment, before pulling out a short bow and aiming it into the forest below and goes, "Halt the conversation. Something approaches."
Mita, go first. I whisper.
Mina's gonna fly out, doing her normal thing, probably getting shot by a bow, and go, "Hi, my name's Mina."
You see both parties just stand there looking to you a bit stunned. Before finally, the female Fae that seems to be leading, at least the fairies, into the conversation, clears her throat and goes, And what is your business here, Mina?
Traveling through, we came from the grass.
Are you with the Summer Queen's party? Are you lost?
I don't know. We were traveling, my friends and I, through an area known as the Grasp. I think it connects the Feywild to, I can't remember the continent we were on. It's a little confusing, but, yeah, there's like an area that's like I don't know, it's
Shana?
weird.
What do you bring with
Ashana.
you?
What do you mean?
You said we. Who else is with you? And you
I'm
see everyone
walk
kind of take a
forward.
defensive stance.
I'll step
A
forward at that
6'1"
point.
Aragonasi pops up. Hi, how you doing?
The goblins kind of perk up at this, and then the goblin goes, "Fairy and a goblin."
Flox is gonna trot out too.
The whole
Granny
That's a little
Apples
bit.
is following a little bit behind with a basket of apples.
A
Hello
fairy?
there.
And they just kind of all look to you, your group, for a moment before going. I suppose another group within this place. Regardless, this business does not concern yours. My business lies solely with this, and she points her gaze back to the goblin before her. Oh, so sophisticated individual.
Oh, I'm really good at conflict management. Do you need some help?
This is official business. But then the goblin speaks up and he goes, "No, wait a minute. That's one of our own over there," and he points to Alvara.
I am not associated in any way with you at all.
What do you mean you're here?
Right, but I'm not. It's a long story. I used to be an Eladrin, but something happened and I died and I had to get brought back and now I'm a goblin, but anyway,
Nonsense, you must be one of Gawk's new recruits.
no, I Gark, do I recognize that name?
You can roll history.
Let's find out.
It's
I
definitely gonna
know
be
OOC. Let's see if I know IC, and I don't.
No, you do not. You've never heard of Gark.
No, I'm
Oh.
not affiliated with any sort of Gark.
Can you tell us what's going on here? Mina's gonna ask towards the goblins, since the fairies don't seem to want to divulge information.
The leader goblin kind of straightens his back a little bit in his posture before going, "This lot here is encroaching on our property. They have no jurisdiction out here. This isn't the Feywild.
Where is this exactly?
It's a forest, and we found it.
Oh,
And this is our property, and she can't come trampling over here just because she says so."
Well, what do you
Well.
say?
For 3 little goblins, it's a lot to say that something you just found is your property.
Also, insight.
Go ahead. And the fairy kind of rolls her eyes before rubbing her temple and goes, "Humi with a 10 insight? He seems to be telling the truth, from what you can tell. He believes what he's saying."
May I also roll insight?
Yeah, but you
Sure.
can't just walk upon a forest and call it yours.
The fairy
Right.
rubs her
Like
temples and goes,
colonialism.
"This band of goblins, under the reign of Gawk the Great, has made their way to a location of utmost importance to the Summer Court, and one that we believe to be the cause of the spreading outsurge of the Feywild within this very plane, and we believe they might have something to do with that."
Hmm.
Oh?
Gark,
So you do-
is that for true?
"We didn't do nothing of the sort. We found a temple and it's ours to stay in."
A temple? Where?
What kind of temple?
"I don't know, it's pretty old. We haven't really gotten that far in it, but it is going to be our new settlement."
Where is this temple?
That's none of your concern.
Actually, I'm gonna jump in. I do believe it's our concern. You don't want Gark's newest recruit to get lost on the way, do you?
You said you wanted one of Gawk's.
I
Oh, she
misspoke.
gets confused a lot, sweetie. Don't worry about it.
I thought you said Grok. The other sort of goblin from Neverwinter.
Roll deception.
Can I roll persuasion? since I'm
Aurora
helping?
wants to
No.
try and intimidate the goblin.
The fairy's
but
gonna
I
speak
don't
up and-
know.
I cannot fucking roll today. It's been lukewarm this
The
entire.
fairy herself is gonna speak up and go, "Absolutely not. There will be no outside investigations. You all need to take your leave."
DM, do I happen to know, based on what we've learned so far, if the whole dragon thing was at a temple, or was that like at a separate thing
I
entirely?
thought it was at a temple.
Yeah, I
It was
thought
at
a church, right?
It was at some form of abandoned temple.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. We won't intrude. We're just looking for some kind of, I don't know, a place that a dragon may have been using as its home.
The dragon? The goblins all kind of look at each other.
It might be that very temple that you stumbled across.
Well, now that you mention it, we heard there might be a dragon or something.
Hi, Zachar!
Wow.
Hi,
Oh my
Zachar.
God.
Group
Hi,
potions.
Zachar.
Cheers, everyone.
Whoa. Alright.
We might have. We were actually making our way to that temple.
Ye-
There's something that. Well, I don't really know what's there.
Well, you can't come. It's our temple.
Would
I'm
it
gonna
happen to
step
be
forward and go ahead.
would it happen to be a temple of Shantea?
They all just kind of look to each other and shrug.
Now, wait, let's get on the right foot. How about we sit down for a meal? If you allow us to come with you, I'll bake you a nice apple pie.
The fairy
How does that
intervenes,
sound?
and she says, "There will be no interruptions or disputes or joining. This is simply a matter between the Fairy Queen and Gark."
I can
Well,
assure you it's
I-
not worth getting involved in Fey politics. We might want to take our leave.
Hey, Gark.
Mina's gonna fall back to Cliff and say, "Cliff, show them the deed. Say that it's yours."
The deed to Cliff Harbor Abbey?
Shh, they don't need to know that. Just that it's a deed to it.
Oh. Uh
I whisper this like very low.
that's gonna be a high deception roll. I'm not so good at. I mean, that's gonna be a big lie. I'm not so good at telling those.
I'm gonna ask if you can hand it to Humi.
Hmm.
No, it's my deed. I'll do it. Let's see if
Okay.
this is a good idea, Mina. And I step forward and I say, "This here may be a deed to that very temple. I won't let you inspect it. You'll just have to believe me
Roll
that
deception.
we're on our way there because I own it."
Roll
Yeah, frankly,
deception at disadvantage right now.
I was gonna say these goblins probably don't give a fuck either way.
I
but-
was just gonna persuade them with money.
I was just going to use home baked goods and my homely nature.
Or I was gonna threaten them.
There's like
With
a
a
Fey
five?
presence.
Good
There's, like
intimidation.
there's clearly like a
I'm gonna
Fey
use.
presence here.
Never mind, I can't.
I don't think it's gonna
The,
work.
they all just kind of look at each other for a moment before the fairy speaks up once again and goes, "If you insist on not leaving," and she rubs her temples again and goes, "It's a simple matter, really. All we need to do is investigate this property that Gark seems to have laid claims to see if they are the cause of this surge or not, which we highly believe that he is. All they need to do is let us through and perform our investigation, which they will not."
Well, Gark,
Actually,
how
I
about
might.
if I threw some coin your way? Would you be willing to let us and these fine fairy folk?
The goblin just
attend
starts
the
laughing in your
event?
face, and he says, "Do you think I'm Gark?"
I was talking to Gark.
He's not
No,
here,
Gark's
is
not
he?
here.
Not here.
Oh, he's not here.
No.
Well, where is this Gark?
None
I'd
of your
like to meet
business.
him. I'm
as-
gonna
Oh, sorry, good.
say, well, how much would it take to meet this Gark?
From your
Call it
kind,
one-
none.
For my kind, none. I start to take out my sword. I don't want this to get messy.
The fairies pull their
no.
bows to Aurora.
Stop
Mina's gonna
I'm
fly in
holding them at the
between.
goblins, not the fairies.
Well, they're pulling their
Mina's gonna-
swords to you, their bows to you, and going, "You need to step away now before
Mina's
we
gonna
put an end
fly-
to this."
I'm
Mina's
just trying
gonna
to
fly in-
intimidate the goblins, that's all.
Mina's gonna fly in between everyone and be like, "Everyone, just please calm down. This is a very stressful situation. There's no need for it to get out of hand over a small dispute, right?"
All we need is an investigation, that is all.
I'm
And
trying
we
to
need-
get investigation.
We don't need
May I-
any help
may
from
I-
you either, and they point to Aurora.
If I've been trying to say something, please. Just, I might have some information as to this whole grasp Feywild thing, and it might have something to do with that temple, or it might not. And I'm gonna look at the fairies.
They look to, the fairy that's leading them, before she kind of gives a side eye back to both of them, shakes her head and goes, "What is it you have to present?"
Can we please all just put our weapons away? And Mina's also gonna look to Aurora at this, and try to have a peaceful conversation. It seems that things were already a little heated before we got here.
I just didn't like the way the goblins were talking to us, that's all.
We'll go on.
So, do you know about Irithic or Shantea?
All parties just look to each other with a bit of confusion before shaking their heads.
This might be more complicated than I expected, and difficult to explain. So, do you know of a Merkel then? I'm gonna ask the fairies more than the goblins, because it seems the goblins just genuinely don't know what's going on.
The fairy speaks up before saying, I have some vague understanding of the pantheons worshipped here on this plane, but what does this have to do with our Feywild? You should know this above all else.
I don't truly understand what's going on, but I think that a fight between the two of them may have very well led to this, well, to this space bleeding through. But we've been working to try to figure out how to stop this, but I don't know if we can. That's why we need to travel to that temple, and she's going to look at the goblins and the fairies at this. It's a matter of life and death for potentially thousands or even millions of people.
The goblin speaks up at this, and he says, he points to Alvara and says, well, if she is one of Glock's, one of the new recruits, and one that I think he'll like most definitely, why don't you let her decide? And that one too, and he points to Mina, and he says, the goblins and the fairies are working together, apparently. Why don't you let them be the judge? Not you.
Who does he say by saying not you? Is he saying that to the summer court?
To the
envoy?
summer court.
Oh, okay. Do they respond, or are they kind of looking at us expectantly?
She narrows her eyes to the party around before saying, I'm not inclined to contract this decision to a party that has no relation to the summer court, especially when this is such of high demand of the queen. They would have to agree to it.
What do you have in mind to agree to? What terms?
The terms being, if they allow you to view the temple without our interference, you must report back to us with all of your findings, and if they are a guilty party or not of this Feywild infestation into this plane. And if you don't, the queen has her ways.
How long would this take?
We'd love to do an independent investigation.
I think that could be arranged. We were already planning on going to this temple anyway, investigating as to whether or not the grasp, as it's come to be known, is stemming from this temple is something we could definitely look into. And
But
Mina's going to look back to the group.
We need permission. Are we going to need to see her in person for permission? Are we going to have to go into the Feywild?
Absolutely not. You are not permitted to see the queen.
Oh, okay.
Would you be the one
kind of happy about that
to forge this agreement then?
Indeed, and you see her pull out a golden quill from her side pouch, and she begins scribbling words within the air which are taking form. And she's writing out a brief agreement.
Is it in common?
Mina is going to immediately start, poring over every single word.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to Mina subtly as I can, you probably know this already from the stories and everything, but never trust a Fey contract. And she'll, look back up at the fairies almost as she says this to Mina.
No.
You wouldn't... Oh, sorry again.
What, provisional powers are we given if we find them guilty?
I don't think anything.
None.
Oh my god, you're saying this in front of the goblin.
If you find them guilty, you report immediately to us, no matter what your findings are.
And what would you do?
That's out of our hands, Umi.
None of
We're
your
just there
concern.
to gather information.
Well, where do we report to you? Here in this very spot? Where the hell are you going to be?
We can give you the location of our envoy.
How are the goblins responding to all of this?
The two goblins in the background are just kind of nodding along, going, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Whereas the main goblin is sitting there with, his thumb under his chin. He's, scratching his chin a little bit. And he's going, well, don't just write anything in there. I want there to be strict rules. There are places they can and can't go, and things they can and can't do. They can't disrespect Gawk's new kingdom.
No, for the love of God, I can't wait to meet Gark.
Trust me, we're not trying to take anything from you. We're just trying to figure out, well, what all of this means. Clear that temple has some otherworldly presence connected to it. At the best, it's simply a dragon, as terrifying as that would be, especially one that could make its way in this place. But even if there is no dragon, whatever is there is likely... I don't know. I'd have a bad feeling about it, though.
As long as there's rules in place, I can agree to these terms.
Is Gark the only other one of y'all there, or do you have more?
Oh, there's many. This is our new kingdom.
Oh, yes.
Kingdom of goblins.
About how many would you say?
You see them start counting on their fingers.
Do they know how to count past 10?
You're not sure.
Mina is going to start teaching them a neat little trick. She's going to ask them to hold out their hands.
Okay, he does.
So what Mina is going to start doing is, instead of simply counting fingers, she's going to take her thumb and put it to the first part of the first digit, and then count up to 3. And then do that for the second one, and then the third, and show that you can count to 12 like that.
They all gasp in awe. And after a few minutes of counting, trying this new method, he raises up his hands and he goes, 40 some odd.
Hey, that's a lot of goblins.
That's a nice amount of goblins. You guys should be well set.
There's more at home, but this is only the new kingdom.
Oh, okay. I thought that you meant that you thought the 3 of you were 40-something, and I was a bit concerned.
Well, no, we're 3.
Okay.
And now that the contract has been written in the air by the Fae, she has signed it with her name, Eldora Sunspark.
Can I roll history to see if this name is familiar at all?
Sure. Vrolk, the goblin, reads over the contract for a brief moment before nodding his head firmly and signing his name. Mina, you do not know who Eldora is.
What is the exact wording on the contract, DM?
The exact wording on the contract is... So, basically, the contract states you are to perform a swift investigation of no longer than 5 days. Within this quote-unquote kingdom / temple, you are to report any findings of Gark's influence or not of the Feywild outsurgence, or any other involving possibilities coming from this location. If Gark is shown to have involvement, you report with utmost haste. And if Gark is shown to have no involvement, but still a presence within this temple, like this is it still, you report to her anyway.
What if neither of those possibilities exist?
If neither possibilities exist, you simply send her a message.
And the only thing that we're required to present to them is information.
The only thing you're required to present is information, any physical evidence, should you find it and are able to take it. And if you were to break any of these terms, there will be a wrath instilled from the Fey Queen.
Does it say anything about, like, interactions with the goblins themselves?
The interactions with the goblins themselves are limited to following their customs to a degree.
Oh, fuck. That must have been some shit Rolk put in there.
Rolk snuck that in there.
I don't feel comfortable about the part of taking anything from the temple. Is it possible that we remove that clause and just bring you information?
Fine. And she scratches that line out with her pen.
Mina's gonna look over to Rolk and give him the thumbs up.
She then holds out the quill for one of your party member to sign.
Mina will take on responsibility.
Okay.
Okay.
Mina reaches out and grabs the pen. She just puts Mina, she doesn't put anything else.
Just Mina?
Yep.
Okay. And after you sign your name, within a flash, that contract written within the air vanishes into a little golden spark. And Eldora takes her quill back before saying, "Very well. We look forward to hearing the results. And do not disappoint."
Where should we find you at the end of our investigation?
You can find us just a little to the east of here.
Could you be
We
more
have a close
specific?
eye on this encampment. It shouldn't be hard, if you're
Alright.
capable.
Mina is gonna take out the star map she has and try to, despite the fact that it's not nighttime out, she's gonna try to figure out where east would roughly line up with on the star map.
East.
Wait, I thought we slept through the day. It is closer to night.
It's getting
Oh, it
closer
is
to
not-
it's getting closer to evening. Hey, Ash,
Right.
thank you so much for the community sub.
Yeah.
Am I able
Hey.
to? Am I able to align the star map roughly with east?
Not just yet, it's not quite that dark enough.
Okay.
And with the last bits of golden sunlight peeking through the tree canopies, a contract has been signed, a decision has been made, and soon the goblins will beckon you towards where they've been staying. And this is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
I think we can take 42 goblins.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man, we've gone through so much at this point that 42 goblins will be a breeze.
I will say Fireball will come in handy if things go awry.
You know what would also come in handy?
In a fight, right?
Wielding Humi as a shield, because clearly he would
No.
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 Hold on, I think he's onto something.
take Humi. You tend to take damage no matter what, but now
I mean, you're going in first, right?
I am Granny Apples? No.
We'll see about that. So not community, player inspiration, great job everyone. Oh no. Ash, why?
We're just about to end.
Roll a d6 to determine who does it? Okay.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I don't know why I'm rolling.
3! Oh, it can't be 3. I will try again. 1! It's Fox.
I'm gonna hold it until Curse of Strahd.
Hold it until Strahd.
Oh.
So then we'll go down the line with player inspiration. Phlox.
I'm gonna give it to Aurora for good backstory stuff. We don't get a lot of backstory from Aurora, so when we do, it's special.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, Alvara.
I want to shout out the Aurora Humi interaction because that was a nice little moment. But it's going to be Mina for handling this convo and Brother RP throughout the session, kind of like leading us towards our next destination as well. So
Alright. Aurora.
I also want to shout out the Humi interaction I had because I liked hearing about their times at the circus as a child. But I think I am going to give it to Mina because she was able to calm down the situation, seal the deal quite literally, and like Zach said, lead us to our next destination, which is very important for the storyline.
Alright. Umi.
Okay, I'm giving a shout out to Cliff and Phlox's interaction. I loved it because he made Derek talk to himself. Humorous.
Nice.
That was funny.
Yeah, I did feel like I was playing dolls. Morty, Mrs. Nesbit.
That's basically what happened.
I think ultimately I'm going to give it to Aurora. That was some good opening up.
Thank you.
All right, Mina.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Phlox this time. Mostly for, yes, Derek, speaking to yourself was rather funny.
I never thought they would have a conversation, if I'm being honest.
Well, now you have to think about it.
I'm not sure if this counts as a conversation, but just the same.
All right, and Cliff.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give it to Mina for a number of reasons. The mediation skills, the 40 on perception, and the navigation skills that got us here so quickly by following the stars.
Following the stars.
Alrighty. So unless I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that means it's Mina, yeah?
I think
think so.
so.
That's correct, I think.
Alrighty, congratulations, Mina, for your point of player inspiration.
Way to go!
Woo!
And if you out there in the audience want to vote for who you think should get a point of player inspiration, it's up now in the Discord server. Put your votes in. Well, great job, everyone. You guys did awesome tonight. I will be posting the information for the Saving Throw Creep Show tonight because it starts tomorrow, baby, October 1st.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And let me just see really quick before we end tonight and get into our spooky festivities. I'm just seeing. Aw, none of our pals are streaming right now. That's okay. We'll try again later. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, everyone. It was a great time, and we'll see you soon for
See you
spooky
around the
festivities.
barnyard.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Funny.
Thank you for watching,
Bye.
lovelies. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.